I hear thunder happening outside. We'll see. Things look like they're... I don't know that I want to say it. Things appear to be better than before. Let's see if that holds up, but welcome in, guys. Don't mind me, I'm going to keep looking over and making sure that I haven't just completely disconnected. It happened twice at the beginning of stream today, so I guess we'll see. Are the cherries fighting back on the internet side? Is that what's happening here? They said, no, you're not finding us. No streams allowed. I'm gonna need your guys's the power of friendship to prevail here, because the cherries have not been wanting to cooperate, and the internet also seems to not be cooperating. So we'll see. How's it going, guys? How's things? It's been a long, what, like 4 days since we last went for the cherries, and I've been thinking about it the whole time. So tonight's going to be a shorter stream, but you know, I still have some hope that maybe something happens here. Are super chats working? I would assume so. I hope. Last time it was a weird YouTube thing, I think. I wasn't actually seeing them. Sudowoodo, I appreciate you, buddy. Okay, well, gifted memberships are still not a thing, apparently.
$1.99 from Sergika. Test.
Alright, well, that's good. Super chats are working. You love to see it. And I appreciate you guys supporting. Guys, if you're not opted in yet, exclamation gift in the chat. Make sure you are, otherwise you cannot get one of those gifties. And, yeah, I appreciate the super chat. The testing. Ceiling Cat with the 5 as well, buddy. I appreciate you. My dogs are going ballistic downstairs. I don't know if you heard them right now. They're borking. Guys, get some sneezels in the chat. Maybe a pay button, a Mr. Kappa perhaps. Show some love. Because old Ceiling Cat doesn't have to do that, but, you know, typical Ceiling Cat dub, right? Do gifts still get given out, just not announced? Yes. Yeah, they're handed out, but for some reason the gifted membership thing doesn't pop up.
$1.99 from Lazy Hassan 17.
I appreciate you, Hassan.
The cherries are shining tonight.
On Calmandum. We'll see. You know, call me pessimistic. I'm not exactly sold on that yet, but I hope you're right. I hope. DB Studios, 8 months, got the Groudon. I can rest peacefully now. You posted that in the Discord, right? In Ultra Sun and Moon? You were at like 4,200 or something? Crazy. Like over triple odds, which, you know, 42 isn't that terrible, but still. It sucks for those odds.
From
Do not be discouraged, Calm. It is the night of the shiny cherries. You must believe it. On Calm and M. As Avatar has said.
On Calm and M. Well, I appreciate it, Optimus Prime. You know, we've got a lot of big names in the chat tonight, so I hope that I can roll out with the shiny Scyther. Not shiny Scyther. I don't want to roll out with shiny Scyther, but this is a nice start, the beginning of the stream, right? I mean, a nice quick one. Shiny Scyther. It'd look good with the shiny cherries, even. Don't know if you saw in Discord, but I got shiny Mew. I did see that. Yeah, that's crazy.
$3 from Trailblazing Sudowoodo. Trailblazing Sudowoodo gifted a membership. Cherries. Front-facing baby chick.
Oh,
front-facing
no,
baby
please.
chick. Front-facing baby chick.
Okay, only 3. I'm fine with that. I appreciate you, buddy. So you said, I'm going to super chat, and also I'll make my own announcement. I don't need no stinking automated announcements. Alright, we got a Scyther. Steven, welcome in. And welcome in everybody else. I'm sorry if I'm kind of all over the place today. We've been having internet problems and all kinds of stuff already, so It is storming, I heard. Failed a full-out shiny Smeargle in Y. That is sad times. Sad, sad times. I will say, in X and Y, there's at least a lot of potential to find more things. It still sucks. There's no save in that situation, but I believe in you. You can find another one. How'd you fail it, though? It just didn't have a lot of power points on sketch, right? Something like that. It sketched a bad move. Yeah, got a Scyther very quick. About to start my Kyurem hunt, hoping it goes much quicker. Yeah, see, that's the nice thing, is when you have a really bad hunt, a lot of times you can kind of rationalize it by just saying, oh, my next one's probably going to be pretty good. It's a safe bet. Storm's just helping you power cycle. There you go. We get the new RNG seeds. If we're having bad times with cherries, it's going to force us to restart. It struggled to death, yep. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's too bad. Well, good luck on the next one, I believe. Found Pokemon Sword and then found a shiny Xurkitree after 50 raids today. 50 is like half odds in DAs. That's not too bad. And it's a good shiny, so congrats. It's a good thing. My wife is going to run around right now, and it's doing me a bit of a concern. My wife is doing something on the other game. I can't look at it. Just please don't die, or otherwise you lose a bunch of stuff. She's sneezling. Got a Trevenant from Hordes in X and Y randomly. Then got another a couple hours later. Yeah, Hordes are really cool. I mean, it's literally just like 5 times shiny hunting by having 5 consoles, but you get to have it on one. The Horde stuff is really nice. I wish they would do more like that. What's the most memorable shiny you have ever found? It's kind of tough. Like, some of my first ones are ones that are really, like, a big memorable moment, but, like, for stream stuff, I had a shiny Alpha Eevee that I got in this game that was a really, like, big deal. Rookie D was another one in Sword and Shield.
99 cents from Sir Sheikah. Julissa, climb back up and press left for bird.
Climb back up and press left for bird. Oh, God. She's gonna die. Left on the D-pad. There's a D-pad. Yes, there is. My wife is not a gamer, just so we're clear here. She pretends like she understands video games, but there's... Julissa, no! Oh, God. Can you do me a favor and not die, please? Oh, God. Hold on. My wife is just leaving me being attacked by just a wild animal over here. Literally, like, just dropped. Free fall and then barely saved it. Alright, let's just park this guy here. Let's try not to die. If we die, that resets the space-time distortion timer, and that is not a good time. Oh, God. Uncalm and collecting. That, I guess, is as close as we're getting. My wife attempts to kill me, no longer calm. Just popped in to show the support, Sfeel. I appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you popping in. The wife is gone. Wife has left the building. We are calm and collected again. Julissa's such a great gamer that we can't comprehend her gaming skills. Yeah, something like that. That's, yeah, we'll go with that. She does play some things. She's a big Mario Kart and Mario Party appreciator, but this game she's, I don't know, she hasn't really played a Pokemon game in a long time. I've been trying to convince her to play, like, Let's Go, or just, honestly, anything, like some of the newer stuff. Last one she played was Sun and Moon, she says. I don't think I was gonna say, she hasn't beaten it. So she just kind of started it for a little bit. But realistically, she played a bit, like during the DS time. She had like Pokemon Black or White. MTG Fallout drops tomorrow. Very nice. I almost just did the same thing my wife almost did to me. Yeah, so it's all just Fallout collab stuff, right? With Magic? I didn't realize that it was so close to releasing already. I thought it was, like, just barely announced. Playing as Blue Baby is really frustrating. Yep, it gets worse. Trust me, it gets worse. That character seems really bad, but there are much worse options later on, CMH. Believe me. You've just got to cherish it. And that will force you to kind of get good. Playing as the question. The Blue Baby, if you will. The loss scares me. Yeah, it should. Jacob and Asao are the worst characters in that video game, though, I think. Just, there's plenty of difficult options. Decidueye with the 10 months. Hello, Calm. Hello, Decidueye. How you doing? Switch Pokemon games aren't very appealing to me. There it is. I've been trying to convince her to play Let's Go. I feel like she'd be down with it, but she won't listen to me. So. Commanders. So is it like a commander set, or is it like an actual like booster packs deal? How you doing today? I'm doing all right. The internet was a little weird at the beginning of the stream, but I think we've kind of worked past that. I'm just hoping that YouTube doesn't get back to that. We had a timeline where we were having issues, it felt like every single night for a while. Sudowoodo, I appreciate you, buddy. With the shiny alert.
Julissa, no!
Julissa, no.
Julissa, no.
Julissa, no!
Julissa, no. Julissa, no. Julissa, no. Julissa, no.
Oh. Okay. Sudowoodo, I appreciate you.
Thongwi of the Grandmaster Sealing Cat Ouroboros. The Grandmaster is currently reviewing a formal request to uncurse CCI. Unfortunately, they cannot issue a statement in regards to the progress of the request, as tonight is their day. Critical role.
I get it. Well, you know, if you could just move that along for me, I'd appreciate it. And I know that eventually, since tonight's the night, we won't have you for too long, but I appreciate you popping in, and I appreciate you fighting the good fight for me. Just mentioning, you know, maybe an uncursing, that would be a good thing. Help your boy out. The last Julissa No was majestic. Yeah, the Jingle Bells one is something else. It really gets a little extra bang for your buck on that one, I guess. They really they do the whole song. Okay, I have this Goodra, but I guess we're gonna fly past it and just check it. Yeah. I would really like to get the Steelix. I would like to perfect some of these other alphas. I just, you know, haven't been doing that. It's homework that I need to do, and your boy has not been very diligent on the homework. Let's just put it that way. Fallout set is Commander legal only. I've never heard of that. Have they done other sets that are Commander only like that? Kind of interesting. I mean, I think that's not a terrible thing, but that's weird. I didn't realize they had ones that were only, like, I know about the Unbound and stuff ones that are, like, not legal in any format, but I haven't heard of Commander legal stuff. Maddie, welcome in. Try not to abuse the privilege. I do appreciate that. I can always disable it. I feel like I shouldn't, though. It is pretty funny. Is there a reason you're hunting shaking trees rather than waiting for a Cherubi outbreak and hunting like that? That's how I got my shiny Cherubi. One big dingus. I've got one from an outbreak, But with massive mass outbreaks and stuff, they replace a lot of regular outbreaks on the map, and the Cherubi outbreaks are just so incredibly rare that I can do a bunch of resets by just going to town, going back and forth, and it'll be the most boring stream in the world. Or I have perfected dex entries for the Cherubis and Cherims, which we usually see like 2, maybe 3 trees of. I can do this, and I'm checking for the Cherubi outbreak at the same time. So it might be a little faster farming for the outbreak itself, but you know, it's kind of a boring way of doing it. I would honestly really like to see the Cherubi or the Cherim pop out of the tree, though. If I'm being perfectly honest, I would kind of rather not get it from an outbreak, but at this point, I'll take what I can get. The most recent unsent actually has become Commanderly. What? I guess that's interesting. I've never heard of those being legal in any format before. Alright. Braming, welcome in. Woodrow the Kid, I see you there. Welcome, welcome. One big dingus, I do appreciate it. Yeah, we'll see. My luck getting the Cherubi outbreaks, I can do entire streams. And I'm doing 2 consoles at once, by the way. I'm waiting for distortions on that top right one. And I'm doing just back and forths with the cherry trees here. On 2 consoles going back and forth. You know, potentially getting new outbreaks. I have had nights where I haven't found a single Cherubi outbreak, so... You know, it's nice when they pop up, but I've had very bad luck with them for some reason. I have not found a single one, even with the perfected entries. It's crazy. I have insanely good odds. And not that you can tell. Fire Rowlet, 17 months. You should get a shiny up dog. What's up, dog? How you doing, Fire Rowlet? Abdullah, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. And Rebecca, 7 months. My PLA dex is 100%. Why no extra shiny odds? You mean the perfect... You've got it all perfected? Or you just... Is this... I don't remember what this is. I'm going to check this one. Do you have it perfected, or you just caught one of everything? Okay. Not a cherry tree. The unsets have routinely sold poorly, so they put some actual cards in there. Are they any good? I think the only way that would make those sets actually sell is if there was some actual good cards. Or, you know what else they could do that would be an easy way to make people buy those sets? Is just have some, like, funny reprint... like arts of playable cards. You know what I mean? Like, they, in the first unsets, they had the really cool full art lands. And that was a big reason that people kind of grabbed them. If they did some, like, interesting printings of playable cards, I think that would also make people kind of actually buy them, even if they weren't interested in the goofy, for funsies meta, you know? I think tomorrow I'm going to do a big card order. Well, you know I'm on board with it. Just, you know, keep your finances in check. You know how it goes. But I want to see cool cards in the Discord. No matter what you decide, I want to see cool cards in the Discord. We have an outbreak. Let's check this out. Alright, we need fossils. We got a Rowlet. Another Rowlet. This is how tonight's going to be, huh? This is what we're doing. Give me one fossil. Whoa, Rampardos. Alright. That's pretty neat. I have all of the fossils perfected in this, so we have a decent shot. Not great. I didn't say outbreak. Distortion. Stop it. It's a distortion. I didn't say outbreak. You can't prove I said outbreak. After Mew, I retired from Paldean Fates. That set was one I went in on too much too fast. Yeah. I bought that Mew, by the way. I don't know if I told you guys. I bought that as a single from Japan. That's coming in with all my Pokemon games. JL buddy, how's it going? And Coffee Chat. Hey, how you doing? All right, back at it. Speaking of the old school games, I'm not like super 100% on the setup for this yet, but here's a quick just like kind of look at what I've got sitting over there right now. That's it. That's all you get to see for right now. There's nothing configured in that scene. They're just kind of chilling there right now. But very soon. I can literally rewind the stream. No, technology ain't there. We can't make it happen. Just, we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. It's so unfortunate that we can clip stuff in... it's unfortunate that we can clip stuff in this stream. I would agree it's unfortunate. What's your favorite shiny that isn't Ditto? Latios, probably. I really like Latios. I like Shuppet a lot, too. I feel like I don't usually mention that one. Shuppet's really cool. I like Voltorb a lot. What else? There's a lot of good stuff. I like Blue Shiny. Blue. Sorry if I'm missing messages, guys. I'm kind of, there's a lot happening tonight. Tyrantrum has to be up there, definitely, yes. Yeah, Tyrantrum's really good. Ray's really good. I mean, the black and white shinies are always really good, too. But blue in general is kind of usually my go-to. I really like Porygon. Although I feel like Porygon's default color palette I almost like more. I prefer it, If we get a Godzilla Pokemon, Baxcalibur, and a Mecha Godzilla Pokemon, Iron Thorns, when are we going to get the Ghidorah Pokemon? I mean, I feel like we got a lot of stuff. We got like a Mothra, too, right? We got the Mothra with Slither Wings, so I think it's a matter of time. We're going to get all of the Kaiju eventually. All fun and games until someone casts Black Lotus into Time Walk. Yeah, see, that's why you don't play vintage Magic the Gathering. And you think, like, card games are expensive, just regular ones. Vintage MTG is not for the faint of heart. Very, very expensive situation, that is. Vintage Cube. So the guy that, speaking of this, we've talked about some Binding of Isaac and stuff before, but the guy who made Binding of Isaac, Edmund McMillan, he is a big like Magic the Gathering guy, and he's like a dork with money now, so he has this crazy like magic cube that he has for like him and all of his homies, and I just wish I had a rich friend like that. That just, or even if I was the rich friend, I don't care. Either way, I would have a cool, like, Magic setup that we could play with Magic cards that, like, nobody should really be buying for the amount that they are, but, having the ability to play with them. And I guess maybe it would be fine doing that with proxies or something, but it's just, it hits different, Hydreigon may be Ghidorah. Is that a thing? I gotta be honest with you guys. Past default Godzilla and like Mothra Godzilla stuff, I kind of don't know a lot of the lore past that. So yeah. Everyone needs to know a rich guy named Parmesan. Well, I wish I could meet him. My wife's yelling at me. Hold on. My wife just yelled at me and told me Godzilla's birthday is November 3rd. So make sure you guys write that one down on your calendars. Okay, well, we're getting some things at least. I don't know. This isn't what we're looking for, but it's another homie for the board. We found so many of these on our path to the shiny cherries. Okay, so this is what we're doing here. Nah, stop it, bro. Get in there. Garg, welcome in. Shiny Alpha. Not a Shiny Alpha, just a Shiny regular. But it's fine. I'm pretty sure I have Shiny Alpha Rhydon already anyways. I definitely have Rhyperior. I think I have Rhydon too. I'm not positive on that. I'm pretty sure I do though. Alright, another friend for the board. Just a big lad. More like Rye don't. Yep. Why no membership for me? JL, you hate to see it. Just, you know, being here in chat, you'll eventually get one though. Don't stress it. Or, you know, there's always the option, the other option, to take matters into your own hand. I'm just saying, the button's there. If you're really needing your Mr. Kappa fix and you don't want it, you don't want to wait. Oh, God. You have a structured settlement and you need cash now. Iron Valiant is a pain to catch. Yes, it is. Yes, it's not a good time. For those who love Pokemon Legends and awesome gaming, the Woot. Nah, bro. Nah, dude. The crypto deal, eh? That's what we're getting into right now. The Kappa side beckons you closer. The Kappa side. Don't make it sound like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing. The Kappa friends. I'm catching up on chat. I'm glad I didn't go all the way through with that one. It was just a quick, you know, we got halfway into it. Lycal 100. Are we at 69 likes already, guys? I can get one pinned up. Alright, Sir Shaker is telling me the time is now. I'll get it pinned up. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you haven't liked it yet, just consider doing it. Help your boy out. Boom. You got it. I appreciate you guys. Have almost all Violet Pokemon, but Valiant is not behaving for me. Yep. That's how Iron Valiant do. Which, you know what, it's fine. It's kind of the, one of the cooler ones in Area Zero, right? It's like an end game thing, so I get it. We have to have some things that are kind of tough, I guess. Looked away for a second and calm handled business. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm the business handler. Still waiting for my Pokemon X game. Remake? Or you, like, bought a copy of it and you're waiting for it to get shipped over to you? The Kappas will take over humanity. They're part of humanity, kind of. The overlords, if you will. They're just living their life. They can't choose how they were born. How far superior they are to the normies. When I got a Shiny Iron Valiant, I tried catching it in a Dream Ball. Yeah, got it in the Premier Ball, which is the same catch rate as the Dream Ball. A lot of times I would find shinies like really early on in the sandwich, so I didn't want to just soft reset like I could to get it in a specific Pokeball, but it just felt like a waste getting rid of like 20 minutes of sandwich, you know? So a lot of times I tried in the cool Pokeballs, but if it didn't work out, we might have burned a couple. That's definitely happened before. But nowadays it's like easier. With the item printer, you don't really have to worry about that, you know? You just get a whole bunch of them and whatever. Burn a few friend balls, it's fine. Item print away. Make a bunch more. Although, in Scarlet and Violet, the Herba Mystica was always the kind of big issue to get, and the event recently with the final evolutions of the Gen 1 starters, they're dropping Herba Mystica, and I haven't done any farming for that, but I feel like maybe I should. I don't know how much more Scarlet and Violet I'm going to do, but I don't know. I feel like it's the thing that everybody kind of asked for a long time, but they finally released it, and people kind of don't care as much anymore. They kind of timed it weird. I can only do... What are you talking about? It's been a chill farm. A chill farm for the Herba Mystica. Is it like... I know some of those 7-star raids are like ridiculously difficult. Is it like that, or is it kind of an easier one? How hard is it to do the counters for these things? Got like 250 of each Herba now? What the heck? It's that easy? I didn't realize it was that good. That's a lot of Herba. Yeah, if you guys are wanting a gifted membership, make sure you're opted in. Exclamation gift in the chat. That'll get you on the list, because we have a bunch of people just kind of hanging out. We have so many people that are very supportive doing that stuff, and I appreciate them. But, yeah, if you're not opted in, you can't get one of those. So just don't be missing out. But yeah, hanging out, just being here in the chat is the best way to get one of those gifted memberships. My internet makes everything look blurry. Just like with the stream? You have bad internet? You on the McDonald's Wi-Fi? It should be looking pretty crispy right now. My internet has been a little weird. The couple times we tried to start the stream tonight, but besides that, it should be looking pretty good. So you guys let me know if there's anything funky going on. I don't think there is, though. Y'all not just go to those streams hosting hacked raids for your Herba Mystica. I definitely do not. But I also don't necessarily blame people for doing that. You know, it's like not a fun grind to get it, and they didn't really have any great events or anything like that, so I guess I don't blame folks for doing it. It's not like... The thing with those that kind of gets me is the ones where they're hosting the hacked, like, shiny raids and stuff that everybody's just catching a million of. And that is a little more, like, not cool. Like, people trading those out and doing that whole deal. But, with the Herba Mystica, like, you're still having to do the shiny hunt. Like, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal, you know? Still hunting Kyurem, 197 encounters, 0 phases in Dynamax Adventures. I'm assuming Dynamax Adventures. Almost 200 DAs and no phases is ridiculous. That means you're 4 times over odds for any shiny right now. Because I'm assuming, are you catching everything? You catching all 4 every time you do a run? Because that means you've seen 400 Pokemon with 1 in 100 odds, and you have 0 shinies, which is not a good look. That's tough. About to start my Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon hunt for Kyurem. Yeah, we have somebody else going for Kyurem in here as well. Alright, we'll look at Bronzong. I'm pretty sure I still need Bronzong, so I'd be fine with that too, the alpha one over there. It's kind of been our path recently. I swear, that thing took a really long time to shake. These trees, man. These trees. Late but here now. Finished with my programs. How you doing, Panda? Enjoy your programs. Your programs. That definitely is an old-timey sounding term right there. I haven't heard somebody say watching their programs for a hot minute. Okay. Ceiling cat. Ceiling cat with the 50. Alright, anybody who's in here saying that they were hoping for a gifted membership, this is probably your time. I'm assuming this is your time. Guys, please make sure to say thanks to Ceiling Cat. This is a typical Ceiling Cat dub. But, yeah, make sure you guys say thanks. Throw out some Ceiling Cats. Everybody who has a membership, show some love. Because, Ceiling Cat doing Mr. Kappa's work right now. And yeah, exclamation gift in the chat. Make sure you're opted in, otherwise you can't get one of those. We have a lot of people opted in. We've had over 2,000 members at times, so lots of people are opted in. Make sure you're on the list. Yeah, you'll love to see it. The cat is crazy. I'm telling you, the cat is bananas. Just rando Thursday stream. Said, have these gifties, I'm out. Just dunking the gifties. Ceiling Cat, simply the GOAT. Yeah, you love to see it. Like I said, a common Ceiling Cat dub, but it never doesn't surprise me. We're going double negative on this one. How you doing, Calm? Just popping in and wanted to say hi. Jewel, I'm doing well. Just had a 50 gifty happen right now, so that's a big deal. But yeah, I'll be doing even better once these shiny cherries roll out. We've summoned them with the gifties. Ceiling Cat's done this before, so maybe this is the one. Ceiling Cat has officially summoned, called out the cherries. Perhaps. I know the paperwork's still in the mail, but, you know, anything helps. Is a triple negative back to negative? Yeah, that's weird. We're gonna get into some weird territory here if I get too far down the rabbit hole on this. Today, chat, we get the cherries, says Jimbo, with the 12 months. Jimbo, one of the ones who has been living that gifted membership life. We have so many people in the chat who have been members exclusively through gifties. You'll love to see it. I appreciate the 12 months, buddy. Hanging around. Despite your message being a little interesting, I do appreciate you. Bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S, exactly. No, not bananas, cherries. We're looking for cherries tonight. Quandale Dingle with the 8 months. Give me some luck, please. 197 Qrems is crazy. I'll tell you what. I will give you all of my Qrem luck, but I need all of your cherry luck. It's going to be a straight trade, and that's going to be the best I can do for you. So you go ahead and you let me know how you're feeling on that. I'm more than happy to give you the shiny Qrem luck, though. Let me know. The cherry has been tough. I know Coleman Collecting has been hunting this one for a while. Yeah. It's been a hot minute. Oh, God. Just falling off mountains, you know. We have 2 trees over here. We got a whole bunch of them. This yarn is so complicated, I had to unfold it. Like, unroll the whole thing of yarn? What do you mean? How's it complicated? I feel like it's all just kind of bundled up. What's the complication here? Calm promised me back-to-back legendaries. Did it work out yet? You're not going for Qrem, right? I didn't promise that specifically. This is the issue with me promising shiny luck. It's tough. Plus, I don't know if you guys have been watching this stream. You don't really want my luck. It's a detriment to most people, I think. Let me hop on PLA again. I seem to have the magic touch recently. to summon the cherries. Is that what you're talking about here? Henry, welcome in. Cherries. Cherries. It doesn't really have the same ring to it, does it? Yeah, the gift notifications are still popping up. The reason that I muted this is because of you guys. You know, lots of homies gifting memberships and stuff. We had nights where we just had hundreds. And old Mr. Kappa down there was just popping off constantly. Like, it was insane. And whenever one of these 50s gets dropped, it would just go ba-dum, 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 and we'd all be going insane for a little while. So, I had to make an executive decision and mute just the regular ones. Just the normal ones. I still see them on my side. It just doesn't make a little noise. Gonna boot up Fire Red again and get some encounters in. Very nice. Summon someone's cherries. It might be yours. Could be mine. No. No. Don't just pop in and get the shiny cherries out from this hunt I've been doing. Don't you load in and get the, like, first try cherries. You can't do this to me, Z. I can't handle it. What capture card do you use? I use an Elgato Camlink Pro, which is like a 4-port HDMI capture card. Honestly, it's been kind of a mixed bag with it. Most people don't need a crazy one like that. Like, most people are just capturing one console, and they just need a capture card that has an in and an output. Just one. I held up 2 fingers. In, output is the reason that I held up 2 fingers. But, yeah. I started with an Elgato, like, just HD 60 Plus or whatever, and that's a decent capture card if you're looking for something. Volt. You see what I said about these alerts going crazy and, like, it being a big ordeal? This is the reason right here. This is what I was talking about. Volt, buddy, I appreciate you. Again, guys, these are typical dubs from the homies here in the chat. So make sure you're showing some love. Get some pay buttons, some Mr. Kappas in the chat. All of you guys that get a gifted membership right now, say thanks to whoever's gifted you this membership, because they are spending real dollary dues to support the homies in the chat and support me with the cherry debacle that I'm living through right now. And make sure you guys are opted in. Exclamation gift. It was mid shiny alpha route when ceiling dropped theirs, so I had to hop in as well. See, that's the bandwagon. I appreciate you, buddy. We didn't have any. I think I checked the Magikarps, right? Like, I flew past it. We got a raid too? Did I miss a raid? Yugs. All the homies tonight. Alright, we got a Yugs raid. Yugs the homie. Buddy, I appreciate you raiding. What were you doing today? How'd it go? And guys, if you don't know me, I'm calm and collecting. I'm a calm guy. I do some shiny hunting. We're looking for a shiny Cherubi, Cherim, or the Gen 4 fossils right now. It's a nightmare. Stick around. And guys, from my side, if you don't already know the homie Yugs, he raids us a lot. We don't really get...
We got Chairman Luck, Churro Luck, Charlie Luck, Chewy Luck. Fresh out of Cherry Toe.
Yeah. He said toe. Pseudo-Wudo, I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, guys, one of the mods, if you can do exclamation Yugs in the chat, I think we have a command for him. We should. But if not, guys, from my side, go check out the homie Yugs. He streams, like, more during the day. So if I'm not live, he's probably doing his thing. He's a cool dude. He's a chill guy, a funny lad, if I do say so myself. A friend of the channel. Sheba, welcome in. We're punching the horse. I guess we have to, right? We have to. I need to save too, because if one of these pops up, we know how this goes. I've missed these before. I'm just chasing these. We've had a shiny alpha here before too. Alright, we didn't get it. We are going to punch this horse though. This is a tradition in the calm and collecting community here. Punching this horse is supposed to be good luck. Hey friend. We are going to punch the highlights out of your hair. Get it out of here. Just remember the time change coming up. Yeah, that is a thing. And it sucks for me because that means I have to start work earlier. But that also gives me a little more wiggle room between when I start stream and stuff. So, kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. I'm going to check the Snorlax over here too, as long as we're here. Because I'd really like to get that thing too. My bestie keeps texting me about toucans. They're cool little burbs. Have you ever seen a toucan without the beak though? Not cool in that case. One day Calm is going to be an old Y. Rhydon is gigantic now, but there he goes. We have to put Rhydon back. Are we good? Are we back? It's storming here, so I don't know. Yugs, have you been having any issues with this? With like YouTube being terrible recently? Is this just me? Let me know, Yugs. We should be back, I hope. I don't know for how long. Still buffering for me? Go ahead and refresh. It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames or anything now, but yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I got no clue. You haven't. Great, so that's just a me thing then. Love that for me. Been lurking a lot the past couple of months. Thought I'd finally say hi. Ah, Pocket Jonathan. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. We've convinced another lurker out of the shadows. Well, I appreciate you hanging out, buddy. And I'm glad you dig the vibes, even if technical difficulties, this and that, you know. Your name says calm, but you don't look calm at all. I don't? How do you look calm? Do I just need to be like asleep for me to look like what I should to match my name? Is that how this goes? I don't know. Tell me how I should do this. YouTube's been pretty bad off and on since it had a blip Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, we've had this... It was like... It seems like last week was when it started up again. We've had times like this in the past where everything was just kind of bad. And, then it got better and we didn't really have to think about it anymore, but it's been a while. Must head to the shadows. Yugs, I appreciate the raid, buddy. Yeah, guys, make sure to show some love for Yugs if you haven't already popped in on his side. Just check him out. Show him some love. Tammy, hi. How you doing? Lyco150. Are we at 100 likes right now? Alright, I can get one pinned up if we're ready. You know, there was a lot of stuff going on. I believe that we're ready, Jess. And Dane, welcome in. Calm, sorry, I just randomly popping in here, but I swear Battletoads, it's a rage game because I'm getting a bit mad. Yeah, no, it's hard. Old video games were not easy. They're made to be very difficult, and Battletoads is one of those games. You're correct. Love the Ditto. I appreciate it. Ditto's one of the homies for the channel. One of my favorites. I'm holding some origami. What? Oh, you're folding some origami. Enjoy. Oh God, no. We don't want the financial aid sister. You should make a Pokemon Let's Play channel, no shiny hunting. Make it the direct opposite, yell into the mic. Yeah, no, definitely. Definitely will be doing that. Just backflip whenever I get a crit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I got it in me, to be honest with you guys. Like, we've definitely gotten a little goofier as time has gone on, but I feel like it's still pretty chill, the vibes here, in general. It gets a little weird sometimes, but it's not like screaming bananas, you know. Could be worse. You were right on the 510 eggs. I got 3 shiny crocs. That's enough for the whole line. Love to see it. Angry and Stealing. Yeah, that's my like Team Rocket account. Doing the playthroughs of the Team Rocket ROM hacks. I'll have to do the really like deep voice. Let's like the YouTube beginning of the video. It's like, what is up, guys? Comment collecting here. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. Your boy can't pull it off, and that's fine. Not my vibe specifically, but if that's your vibe, you do your thing. I figured it wasn't going to be very interesting for most people. That's why I didn't initially have a mic or a cam or anything when I started streaming. I was just like, if I'm just going to be some, like, chill dude, people probably just don't want to deal with that. They probably just want to see people backflipping, getting a shiny Charizard, you know? Which is kind of true. But we have a lot of people that it just sounds like, I've heard this before where it's just like, yeah, I never really got into streams or did any of that because it wasn't really the vibe, but we're built different here, guys. Lots of homies with similar tastes in what they like to do, but also similar vibe. You know, good time. We found our people. Catch a shiny, Denzel. I would love to be able to do that on command. I haven't figured out how to do it yet. I'm trying. Trust.
Welcome to Comment Collecting, where we are always screaming bananas.
Bananas.
There it is. there it is. Anyways, that would be my stream intro. Would be that, actually. I can just clip that, and we have a new channel. I'll be making so much AdSense revenue. Was happy till I realized none of them were the right nature. Yeah, you got mints now. That's an easy fix these days. Back in the day, that would have sucked, but you're fine. It's fine. Love the chill vibes. I like that you aren't backflipping. Yeah. Some people pop in and they're like, why isn't this dude backflipping? What's going on here? Just got my first 11th Mom's Heart win and second Satan win. This really sounds strange to people who haven't played Binding of Isaac before. Trust me, it isn't a weird cult thing going on right now. This is a very fun video game that CMH is talking about. And CMH is not insane that I'm aware of. It's a good time. You're getting through it. It sounds like you're getting some clears, doing your thing. You're playing different characters and stuff, right? To get the clears on different people and unlock items and stuff. Because that's... Even though you hate playing as certain ones, you gotta do it. Gotta get good. You gotta play through with some of the characters to kind of figure it out. Sometimes you even make them better. Like with the Lost, you'll eventually get a thing where you can take 2 hits of damage before you die. Which is, you know... Nice. Still not enough. Calm is too calm for backflipping. He exclusively does front flipping. Yes. Yeah. The much calmer flip, if you ask me. Front flips. The higher class. The creme de la creme of flips. Front flips. I'll just be honest with you guys, I ain't doing any flips at all. I don't have the capability. When I was a kid, I think I could do some flip shenanigans, maybe on a trampoline, maybe into a pool. That's about all I was getting. There were no standing flips happening. I was never that level of an athlete. Just, your boy played a lot of Pokemon. After I got my first Game Boy, it was all downhill from there. No more physical activities. It was Pokemon time. The Calm de la Calm, that's me. That is me. What have I done to deserve its ire? Its ire? What are you talking about? Who or what's ire? I'm not having great luck on these trees. Calm's more of a somersault on a trampoline kind of guy. Yeah, we'll go for that. little somersault. Sounds good. Whatever you do, don't catch a shiny. Reverse psychology, yeah. We can try it. You know, shiny cherries, we don't want anything to do with them. See, I'm gonna say that, and it's not gonna show up, and then I'm gonna feel like I made this happen. I willed this. The opposite of willing. Either way. Gamer's Paradise. So happy I got a shiny Trico. One of my most wanted shinies. In what thing? Scarlet and Violet or something else? Baked Voldemort. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? You're just in time for the shiny Cherubi / Cherim. I don't know which one it's going to be. I don't care. You're just in time for the shiny Cherry. We'll say that. This is the one. I'm feeling good about this one. Baked Voldemort rolled out and said, it's time. Got it in Sapphire in less than 50 encounters. Okay, how can I compete with this? How am I supposed to compete with this? I've been spending most of our lives living in the gamer's paradise. Yeah. I can't do that the justice that it deserves, but I agree. You know, it's sometimes paradise. Right now, I'm not exactly feeling like I'm in paradise. Just, yeah. It's been a trial, some might say. Tips for shiny hunting in Scarlet. Struggling so hard because I don't know what to do other than quote-unquote sandwich. Well, I mean, making the sandwich is a really, like, it's a huge shiny boost, but if you don't have the Herba Mystica and stuff, do you have the charm as well? The shiny charm? Like, most of it is finding a good spot where it is very narrowed down, the Pokemon. Like, you want to find the encounter power that's going to let you see only that Pokemon, or maybe that and one other thing, is like the kind of best way to find a spot. And finding places where they have family spawns of 5 instead of the single spawns really makes that a lot faster. So, if you don't have Herba Mystica and stuff, you can try the Academy Special too. It is a decent boost. It's for every single type, so you don't have to stress like looking for one specific thing. It's a lower boost than if you did a sandwich, but it boosts everything, so it usually helps you find something. With the charm and that, you have really good odds. So Electivire just playing Minecraft, punching trees. Exactly. Just living his life. We're gonna let him be, but that's a good call. We need to swap him out. He's controller just freaked out. All of my technology is failing right now. Something's happening. I've got some kind of poltergeist in my house, I think. I don't know, guys. Pray for me. Love how the sandwich is in quotes. Some kind of myth. I mean, it is a very good boost. Some say it's legendary how much the shiny odds are increased with this Herba Mystica. And you know what? I mean, even in-game they kind of refer to it as a myth. The Herba Mystica, that's the mystic herbs, like... We're getting our KFC secret recipe with that. The 46 herbs and spices or whatever it is. I don't know what the exact number is. Forgive me for the KFC lore enthusiasts. I don't remember the exact number. I hope you get a shiny. Me too. I hope it's a shiny set of cherries, though. I hope it isn't just a shiny. You need the cherries. I do check all of these other nodes because it's nice to find a couple things, but... Cherries. Cherries. Pokemon Jazz Cabbage. There it is. There it is. The Devil's Lettuce. That was a big fish down there. Yeah, we get a lot of rando alphas. We've had quite a few alpha Cherims, too. It'd be crazy if we got a shiny alpha Cherim. Like this nightmare hunt that we've been on eventually. You know, shiny alpha Cherim. That'd be a pretty good payoff, I think. Right? You know, I don't think that it's going to happen. It'd be cool if it happened, though. It'd be a good moment, right? Oh my god, these sisters won't leave me alone, man. Heading out, Jewel. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. I got it. JL, you got what? What are you talking about? What'd you get? What's happening here? Everybody's getting their targets but your boy. I'll be here tomorrow. Jewel, it's all good. Yeah, I got it. I know that the time zone difference and stuff is kind of a pain in the butt for everybody, depending on where you're at, so... all good. A shiny alpha Cherim would be pretty sweet to add to the collection. Don't make me a jealous person. I mean, I would like to make you a jealous person. That isn't the main goal of that deal, though. That's secondary. Making you jealous is just a perk of getting the shiny alpha Cherim. I'm suffering too, it's fine. Oh, JL, yeah, you got the membership. You did, in fact. We had 100 gifties. Funny how that works. Tidal wave of gifties, everybody gets the membership. Alright. Cherries. It's been raining in this other game for so long, man. We aren't getting distortions because of this dang rain. Gonna get bit by the jealous bug once the shiny alpha Cherim shows up. Yeah. And then you're gonna have to get one. See, the thing is it probably is more efficient to just look for the Cherubi outbreak, but I don't know, man. Panky Ring with the 5 gifties, buddy. I appreciate you. This is the IRL homie popping in, saying, "Shut up and take my memberships." Guys, make sure you say thanks to Panky Ring. One of the folks in the higher tier membership, the upper echelon, if you will. I appreciate you, buddy. Wish I had friends that played Terraria. I feel like it's been a while since I've had any homies that have played Terraria. Definitely a bit of an older game at this point. Are they still updating it? Oriso, 14 months, only 34 months until I have the ball that I want. You'll get there, Oriso. I appreciate you hanging out, grinding for the Cherish ball, right? That's what you're going for? The final tier. And nobody can have one yet. That's the thing, is it takes... excuse me? We've only had memberships, I think, available for 17 months now, so... yeah.
$4.99 from Sir Sheikah.
And then Konstantin Collectorson on the cost of achieving the Guinness World Record for longest cherry hunt in history.
Mm-hmm. What did he say at the end? He said, whoa. Why do you say it like that? They've been really having some issues reading recently. Shiny Alpha Haunter would have been pretty cool. Sir Sheikar with the $5. I appreciate you, buddy. And Pseudo Wudo said, you know what? I want to be in that squad. The upper levels of the members. I appreciate you, buddy. I know you're supporting with lots of other ways, the shenanigans in text and gifties and all that stuff, but I appreciate you leveling up, getting to the spicy tier. Get that shout out at the end of each stream. Although, are you usually here for the end of them? Just, that's another little perk. You get a shout out at the end of stream. Calm, I think I still... You think you still what? Oh, okay. Alright, I looked away for 1 second and then Oriso dropped a 50. Is this just what we're doing tonight? Is that what's on the docket? The 50 gifty? Is it 50 gifty night? It seems to be that way, Oriso buddy. What the heck? All the goats popping out. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's triggered this. The cherries making everybody go crazy. I guess that must be what it is. Show some love. The pay button is Oriso's emote, actually. That was who eventually got us to make that. But, you know, it obviously has had a lot of use with all the rest of the homies. But throw out a pay button. Maybe a Mr. Kappa. Show some love. Y'all are crazy. Have I mentioned this? Baked Voldemort is lurking. Yeah, Baked Voldemort was in here right at the beginning. I think they're lurking. Just doing their thing. Corruption. How you doing? I'm doing alright. We haven't really found the shiny I'm looking for tonight, but it's been a good night so far. Besides, man, we've been having some internet issues too. I don't know. You guys are getting me through this. I wonder if Calm is as rich as Mr. Beast. Let me go ahead and make a statement on this right now. No. Definitely not. Bakes Voldemort with the 14 months shiny fruit vibes. Here you go. I appreciate you giving me the shiny fruit vibes. That sounds like one of those phrases that, like, you know, the cursed calm and collecting chat phrases. It's kind of like hot fruit. The shiny fruit vibes. I feel like that's in that same kind of tier. That same category. A Vandy raid. Man, we're just getting all kinds of gifties, raids. What the heck's going on tonight? Well, hopefully we don't have internet issues during this raid, because we had that during Yugs' raid. Yeah. Welcome in, raiders. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm Calm and Collecting. I'm a calm guy. I do some shiny hunting. We're looking for shiny cherries tonight. Cherubian Cherim. It is a nightmare. If you guys know this shiny hunt, you know that it is not the most fun one in the world. But I only need 5 Pokemon for my Shiny Living Dex. So that's what we're doing. We're grinding it out until we get this thing. So, yeah, feel free to hang out. Raise with the 10. Guys, I don't even... I don't even know what's going on right now. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, please say thanks to Raise or whoever has gifted you a membership tonight. We've had so many. Exclamation gift in the chat if you're not opted in. And get some bros in the chat. Maybe a pay button. Show some love. Yeah, the bruh is Raise's emote. She's a big fan of Mudbray. I can't talk smack about Mudbray. I won't do it. Red, welcome in. Hi guys, how's everyone's day going? Pretty good. Pretty good. How about you? Easton, welcome in. Did I miss Vandy? Did he pop in? I saw we got the raid, but did Vandy roll through, or did he say he had to do something? trying to see if I see him in chat. I want to make sure I say hi to him if he's in here. In here. I stole your cherry raid. Yeah, it is what it is. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Vandy, if you're in here lurking or you're doing your thing, I appreciate you, buddy. I haven't seen you in the chat yet, but I appreciate the raid. And anybody else that popped in with his raid, if you're hanging out still, I appreciate you guys hanging out too. In the far-off time of March 8th, Calm has his shiny cherry. What will Calm do then? It's a future that I can't really imagine myself. You really think it's happening March 8th, huh? Like I said, feeling a little pessimistic these days about it. I'm not exactly
$10
sure.
from 8th Thongwi of the Grandmaster Sealing Cat Ouroboros. I think I may have started something. Unfortunately, I cannot stick around to reap the fruits of Calm's labor. I'll be back tomorrow. The world will know the Grandmaster's grace and poise.
Give him a like on that one. Sealing Cat, I appreciate you, buddy. And yeah, you did push a snowball down the mountain, I guess. That's what happened here is Sealing Cat said, boom, pushed it down. And then everybody else said, all right, I'll roll out. We'll make it happen. Oh, was it 2025? Did I miss the year on that? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, 2025 sounds correct. We'll get it just in time for PLZA. When, of course, Cherubi and Cherim will be very easy to get in those games. It'd be like just a super common, just in massive mass outbreaks or whatever the heck they have. Calm's gonna retire. No, yeah, I can't retire on the cherries. I can't let that be the thing that makes me wrap it up, hang up my hat, you know? I can't do it.
$1.99 from Sir Sheikah. You'll get it June 9th, 2069.
No, please no. I don't. As good as a shiny on 6969 would be. What is that going to be for us? How many years is this? How old am I going to be? I'm going to be in my 70s when this happens, right? 2069? I guess I'll be 69, 68 or 69. I would be... No. 2069. I'd be 79. Guys, I'm probably going to be dead by then. I don't think that your boy is going to be like a super, like, 100-year-old type fellow. I ain't healthy enough for that. I'll be lucky if I made it to 80. I gotta be honest with you guys. As good as a 6969 shiny would be, I'll try to power it out for you guys. If we're all still around 6969, you better be over here. The channel probably won't be super active at that point, just so we're clear. But you never know. Maybe it is. Maybe we're still powering through it. I'm the next Mr. Beast. I have every shiny in every game. I'm a force to be reckoned with on YouTube. And I'm 79 years old. Hello, guys. Common Collecting here. I talk like that now. That's what happened. You know, I can't help what happens with age. It's just where I'm at. Had a little bet going on in the server. When you decide to give up is when the cherry will shine. Just tell the cherry, I'm done with you. Done trying. Alright. I mean, I am done after this reset, of course. This is when it's over. Final check. Not of the stream. Of my lifetime. Is this check. We'll fly over nice and slow. Hi, Coleman Collecting. You're my favorite streamer, Shaman. I appreciate you saying that. I'm glad you dig the vibes. Welcome in. What did I just join into? Oh, just normal. Nothing weird going on here. Gonna be that old and I'm still gonna be small time, but I don't mind. You know what? It's honestly there's pros and cons to both situations. Hopefully Portionut isn't in here yet. I have to think about when I say situation now because of Portionut. You better not be lurking in here. Thank you to whomever gifted me a sub. Yeah, I have no idea who gifted you that sub because we've had a lot of membership gifts tonight. There have been, what do we want to call it? A tidal wave, a typhoon, a tsunami of gifties. It's been a lot of them. But yeah, just a general thanks I think is fine. We've had a lot of them tonight. Homie's gonna show up on stream with his Gandalf beard. Yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna have a wizard beard. Why not, right? Why not? Did not get a shiny cherry from my outbreak. Yeah, that's my life too. So I'm glad we're living the same life on that. I found it once. It has happened one time for me, just never again since. Love the stream, Wrath. I'm glad you dig the vibes. What? I can't talk. Why do you like this again? Baked Voldemort with the gifty, buddy. I appreciate you. I'm trying to see who got that. Starless Mage. Make sure you say thanks. And everybody else, make sure you're opted in. We had a bunch of gifties right now. You can't get one of those unless you're opted in. Just throwing it out there. Lykel 200. Are we ready for a Lykel, guys? Any of the mods you want to let me know? I can't see it while I'm streaming. I have to, like, close out and do that whole deal. When I was hunting Cherubi, it took 6 days. I wish it only took me 6 days. It'd be a great, nice, quick hunt for ya boy. Knock it out. We'll get the cherries ones. I see the... Boom. You got it. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you haven't done it yet, just consider doing it. Help your boy out on the algorithm. Member goal just rose to 600 since an hour ago. Yeah. It, the way that it works is it has a little, like, calculation thing that's looking at the number, basically. So we'll get to a goal, and then instead of me manually having to do it, it'll do it for me, because you see how it is with me trying to get the like goals updated, right? It's rough.
£2 from TAILS. The cherries require a sacrifice. Jimbo Jones.
Jimbo? Want to get up on the chopping block here? No specific reason. But, you know, you've been pretty excited about me getting it, Jimbo. So, want to help me out? It'd be nice. I don't know why Brian read out the name Tails, Tails, instead of just saying Tails. I'm not sure what he was doing there, but Tails, I appreciate the... That's your first super ever. I appreciate that. The first super chat ever in Calm and Collecting stream. You love to see it. And a very nice topic, too, of trying to, you know, make Jimbo pay for the shiny cherries, which I think is fair, personally. Jimbo, what do you think? If you get a shiny cat, can you name it Squishy, please? I don't know if there's any cats on the path, but if we get something like that, we'll make it happen. We'll need a reminder about the cat deal, though. I'm trying to think of any cat Pokemon. Shinx is kind of a cat, I guess, right? Like the Shinx line? Kind of like Lion-y. So Jimbo, we doing this or what? I think it's fair, right? No Delcatty in this game. Glameow or Purugly. Yeah, there's they're not in this map though. I'm thinking specifically in Coronet Highlands. I think the only cat I can think of would be Shinx in that evolution line, which is kind of cat-y. Feline-y. Sneasel? Sneasel ain't a cat. Right? It might have some cat elements in its design. I feel like it's more of a ferret weasel. Maybe not a ferret. What is it? What is Sneasel? Ferret weasel. I guess it has a little bit of cat going on with it, right? Poor Jimbo. There he goes for 10 seconds. That is the sacrifice that we needed for these cherries to happen, though. So, Jimbo, I appreciate your sacrifice for the shiny cherries. It will be worth it. Get an Alpha Chansey. I would be down. I don't know where the heck I'm going to find that, but if we get the opportunity, I'll go for it. If we get an Outbreak or something, we'll make it happen. Because I would love a gigantic shiny Chansey. The things that look like they're not angry are the best alphas. Because they have the, like, glowing red, just evil eyes. And I think those are my favorite, like the baby Pokemon. Shiny Alpha Togepi and stuff is just... it's good. Alright, so Jimbo has paid the price. Let's get these shiny cherries. We're going to look at these other nodes here, just because they're already spawned in, we might as well. And they have boosted odds. I thought there was... oh, guess not. Jimbo again. Is this like every mod has to make it happen? Every single mod's going to give him the 10-second Shadow Realm trip? What Pokemon do you need for the Shiny Living Dex? I need Cherubi or Cherim. I need Cherim, but, you know, either one of those will work. And then I need the 4 fossils, which is what that other game is hunting. The fossils only spawn in space-time distortions, and those take a very long time to spawn. The last one we got was probably 40 minutes ago. More than that, maybe. They suck. It's not good. Bro. Jimbo, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? Sorry, Jimbo, you know, but we really need to make these shiny cherries happen. And, you know, sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Just as a community. To get the shiny targets. I'm down to go a little superstitious on this. If the Shadow Realm likes to sell us the shiny cherries, I'm fine. Okay, well, there's no cherry trees here, which is unfortunate. Maybe the Jimbo sacrifice was for the next run, though. You know, maybe we were already in this one, so it would make sense that we have to kind of do a refresh, a little reboot, if you will. I buy that logic. So, yeah. It would have been cool if we had the Outbreak. We did not get that, though. That'd be too easy, though. We don't want that. We don't want the easy one. Looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Get him out of here. Finally, Shiny Lugia. In what game? I've never had a Shiny Lugia before. One of these days. Could buy myself a Nintendo Switch, possibly. Do you not have one yet? The thing is like, I think in early 2025, and I think they're going to announce this soon, I think the new Nintendo console is going to be announced pretty soon. And if you haven't got a Switch yet, you might just kind of hold off and see, because the prices might get a little bit better when the new one gets revealed, because people might be selling them to get the new one. And I don't know, you might just want to get the new one too, I guess, but I feel like Switches aren't too bad. Like, if you don't care about docking the Switch Lite is actually a pretty nice little console for, you know, like, it feels nice just in the hand, and I like how the buttons feel a little bit more like the face buttons, like the A, B, X, Y. They have like a kind of rubber membrane underneath them instead of the clicky like tactile buttons that the Joy-Cons usually have. So it's a personal preference thing, but I think it's a pretty nice little thing. And that thing's quite a bit cheaper than the regular one. What do you think about Shiny Raging Bolt? You know, I haven't seen it. Is it just like the same shiny as Raikou, or is it different? Because it isn't like officially released or anything, right? I haven't actually looked at them. They sell it much cheaper on eBay. There you go. Yeah, get the deals. Oh, I saw that space-time distortion. Usually I don't see them when they happen, but that one popped up right in front of us. Quick question, is it possible to move select games onto another Switch, or do you have to move all your games at once? I think you can only do like the full system transfer. You can't just transfer some things. I think it's like all or nothing is how that works. But if somebody else knows otherwise, let me know in the chat if they've changed it or something. Nintendo's really bad about that stuff, transferring and moving stuff around, like, and backing up. We won't get into this, but yeah, that's definitely a thing that they're pretty weak on. You can transfer individual save data. Oh, okay. I thought that... Okay. If so you don't have to do a full system transfer. You can just transfer as long as you have your account on the other one, is what you're saying. So you have it as a secondary Switch, and then you can just move your save data between them. Okay, cool. Haven't played a console in 5 or 6 years. We were given a Switch for Christmas. Probably the best console since PS2 for sure. Hope they never get rid of the form factor. I think that you're probably in luck, because the Switch did really well, and I don't see a reason for them to change the form factor. It does make it so it's a little bit more difficult to have like more performance, because they have to cram it into this little thing that has a battery and has to be able to play for more than 30 minutes, like undocked, you know. But the form factor, you can't deny how just nice it is to have this portable and also at-home device. It's cool not to have to pick between the two, because they used to obviously have the Game Boy and the DS and all that stuff, and that was a separate deal. It's cool to have it all just be one unit. They can just kind of focus on that, you know? Okay, hold on. We've got a distortion. Big money. Fossil time. That is not a fossil. Rowlet. Give me one fossil at least. Come on. 3 not distortion specific things. Love that. Love that for me. They should do a dock that gives you extra performance when docked. You know, there's computer stuff that works like that. There's like video card enclosures that you just have externally, and you can plug it into your laptop, and then it's like that laptop has that crazy video card in it. They could definitely do something like that if they wanted to, like just have an extra processing unit type deal with the dock. But dude, docks are expensive already, and they're like pretty basic, like bare bones as it is. I can't imagine how much a dock would be if it had like a processor and stuff in it. We would be doomed, but it would be pretty cool. We'd have this extra powerful console, you know? Nintendo not usually like super on the cutting edge of tech, so I don't think that's happening. But I mean, if they've sold the kind of the other direction where it can't dock at all, I almost feel like they could do something like a Switch and then a home console specific one that doesn't have the screen, it doesn't have all that stuff, but maybe is more focused on being like the Switch Pro or something like that, you know, that maybe is a little bit more powerful, but it isn't a portable thing. and you know that getting into it. But they're both, they have the same games, they have all that stuff. It's just like you're kind of picking between the Switch Lite and the Switch OLED or whatever, right? I'm kind of thinking about it from a little different perspective, but it's kind of the same thing, right? Like with the Switch Lite, it's basically just that, right? Like you don't dock it anymore. They're taking away the dock rather than forcing the dock. I'd probably just be buying the home console ones if it was me, you know, if I had an option, because I never play undocked, even though it's cool that I have the option to. I'm always just streaming here, like, there's no reason. Been grinding the battle tower for hours to get enough BP to buy Snore. Good luck. It sucks that we have to teach our Pokemon to snore. You know, in the real world, we're trying not to snore. Getting the CPAP machines and... and in Pokemon, we're doing the opposite. Like, ayo, my Snorlax isn't snoring. Want to help me out? They have the opposite of a CPAP machine. Tails, what's going on? How you doing? I'm catching up on chat. I think it'd be fair to trade portability for power.
£2 from DAILS. Send his sister to the Shadow Realm too, Luna.
Is Luna actually Jimbo's sister? Is this what we're doing here? We're getting the whole family into the condo in the Shadow Realm? I don't know. It didn't work. Jimbo specifically didn't feel like it gave us a whole lot of extra shiny luck. Do we want to lose anybody in the crossfire here? Her words, not mine. Do I trust? I'll let Sir Sheikar and Z decide on whether or not that's the correct decision here. I trust you guys to make the correct answer. Make the correct answer? The correct choice, perhaps? English is hard. I need cherries. I'll be the sacrifice. We've got everybody signing up, trying to get these shiny cherries for me. I appreciate you guys doing your thing, trying to help your boy out. I just gotta be honest with you, though. I don't know if all the potential bloodshed here is really gonna get us these cherries. I don't want to send too many people to the Shadow Realm just for nothing. So brave. My community is so brave. I'll be the tribute. Yeah, that's basically where we're at right now. This is what the Shiny Cherries does to the community. Just really changes the whole vibe of the chat. The cherries, they change people. There it is. Ray's even got tails on that one. Everybody's getting it. The 10 seconds. It is what it is. You'll be back. This is supercharging this next one, though. Pick number 3, my lord. I know what you're talking about. I get the reference. Yeah, Ray's is going Chaos Oprah mode right now. That's what's happening. Chaos Oprah. Ray's used to be a saint of happiness, friendship in the chat. And now look where we're at. Because of the cherries. The villain arc, you know, it started for a little bit. But I feel like we're really in the midst of it right now. Chaos Oprah. Only just found out how much power 2 pounds has. Yeah, it's sure is something, isn't it? Don't let it go to your head now. Pure unadulterated madness. That's what the 2 pounds does to the chat. Permission to send Jimbo for 24 hours. Oh, Jimbo, you don't want that, do ya? 24 hours is a very long time. That'll be even into tomorrow's stream. You don't want to live that life, do you? Not 24, Jimbo says. No. No, we can't put poor Jimbo on blast for that long. That's too much. He didn't actually do anything here. And as much as I like the idea of getting these shiny cherries, I don't want to lose my boy Jimbo out of the ordeal. It's not worth it. We'll grind through this shiny hunt just like all the rest of them. We don't need to lose old Jimbo in the crossfire, do we? But hear me out. The funny. I don't know. It is a little funny. Hi guys, Roaring Plays, how you doing? How's things? Just joined the community. I'll go for 5 minutes. Everybody stepping up as sacrifices. I appreciate you guys. No more bloodshed. I'm calling a ceasefire. A cease Shadow Realm, if you will. We don't want to do that, do we? We'll make this happen. We'll get through this. Tails is going to go bankrupt just to torment me. You know, I think that that's probably a pretty good use of the finances. Just, you know, if I was crazy rich, I would probably have somebody I was tormenting personally. Maybe not even rich, you know what I mean? Just like, couple bucks, little tormenting, why not? Just, it's funny to me. Eco, am I saying that right? Welcome in. I'll let myself be timed out for peace in the chat. No. We'll get back to peace one way or another. You're the calmest Pokatuber I've seen for obvious reasons. The name? I'm trying to think. Is there something else that I'm missing here? A detail? Didn't know you were like this. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm just a nice fellow that has nothing to do with any of this that's going on in chat. I'm a completely unbiased... I'm Switzerland in this situation. Unbiased. I have nothing to do with any of this stuff that's happening in chat. I don't really know where it got started that old Jimbo was the initial sacrifice. It was Tails. Tails has really started something here. Something that's not great for old Jimbo. I'll just say it. Jimbo, I don't know what you did to Tails, but Tails is the biggest Shadow Realm proponent for you right now, which that used to be Sir Shicker, I think. I think Tails has replaced Sir Shicker as the #1 Jimbo Shadow Realm proponent. A lot of big words there. Did this all start with Shiny Cherrim? It did. You know what? It's Cherrim. It's Shiny Cherrim's fault. This is nobody else's fault but Shiny Cherrim. That's who we need to send to the Shadow Realm. So as soon as I see one, we're KOing it. No, I will not be doing that. I wholeheartedly refuse. You're watching this happen. No. I got nothing to do with this. This is just, I'm a bystander. Innocent bystander. Got nothing to do with this. I wish a Pokemon YouTuber would play Terraria, which is basically not anything like Pokemon. So why does it have to be a Pokemon YouTuber? Why not a Terraria YouTuber?
$4.99 from Sir Sheikah.
Come on, man. Jimbo said uncommon and he's good in my book. I'm issuing a presidential pardon to relieve Jimbo of his crimes immediately.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. This is an actual presidential statement saying that, no Jimbos are going to be sacrificed on this. I don't know if this is officially a law or a bill or where this is in the legal process right now. But something sure has happened. Although I'm pretty sure that Tails paying in pounds does not necessarily have to live by old Biden's laws and bills, but Calm and Collecting Industries does. So just so we're clear here. Yeah, Joe popped in. He said, soda! And he said, don't ban poor Jimbo. Don't do this. Yeah, Zoe, I gotcha. I have played it before. I don't know.
£5
Here
from
it is.
DAILS. Okay, but
D.
why?
But why? That's, you know what? Again, this is Biden's statement, not your boys. And you know, sometimes I just gotta trust old Joe. He's the guy making the rules here. I didn't realize he was the guy making the rules here. We've really gotten to this point now. We have so many presidents hanging out in chat that I guess I didn't realize that they would be making laws and stuff around the Calm and Collecting community. There's legislation now tied in with this whole shiny hunting extravaganza we've been doing. We're really making an impact, guys, all of us here. You can like super chats now. You can, in fact. Yeah. I can put like a heart on super chats. I don't really know that it does anything besides give people the warm and fuzzies when they super chat. You know, it's cool that you can give them a little like. Show some love. You can give me a little like too. Same thing. Same little button down there. Maybe help your boy out. Just saying. You have options. He's paying up, chat. Luna really also trying to get Jimbo locked up. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Jimbo gets pardoned by the president. Also Jimbo doesn't thank the president. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's a good way to get old Sleepy Joe not on your side. Jimbo's like, I'm out. He's long gone. What is with all of the financial aid sisters around here? They're everywhere. Alright, moving right along. We need some trees, man. Have we even had one this reset? To look at them kind of slow. I feel like sometimes I have to do a double take on them. Alright, we're good. Joe is too sleepy to care. What? He just made a presidential statement. Made an announcement about it. Man, Jimbo really sleeping on old Joe trying to help him out. One of these days we're going to get not a distortion. I was looking at that game. That's a distortion over there. An outbreak for Cherubi. Sacrifice all the non-shiny Cherum in Cherubi till they shine. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We need to kind of thin out the numbers of all the regular ones. We were doing that for a little bit. I think during this run, we will make a statement. My wife says she has a snack for me. Don't look. Alright, I'm not looking. Oh! That's a pretty good snack. Thank you, dear. I was a little worried. Here we go. If this thing isn't shiny, it's getting put on blast. Sent to the Shadow Realm.
$4.99 from Sir Sheikah.
Well, Sleepy Joe is my opponent. I agree Jimbo has always been a real one who believes in Uncalm and him. I support this party. Good job, Joe.
There it is. Even, you know, it's crazy what the community can do for the people here. Two fellows that usually do not agree with each other coming together in this beautiful chat that we have. Jimbo, I think you gotta make sure you show some love over there. You at least need to give old Mr. Trump a thumbs up on that. Probably, right? Gotta help him out. Strong style flamethrower. Yeah, no, we're blasting every cherry that we see that is not shiny. We're just gonna let them know. If they're not shiny, we don't want to see them. What are you doing? She's going to feed them to me. Alright, well, I guess this is where we're at in the stream, guys.
£2 from TAILS. Sir Sheikah, my friend. Nah.
It cut out. It said no. That thing was upside down. You didn't even have it right side up. Ooh, he made a good point. You had it upside down. That's his feet at the top there. There he is. Sour Patch Lad. He didn't say nuh-uh, he said nuh. Okay. Ah! I'm gonna get for shoving your fingers in my mouth. Pretty good, pretty good. It is orange flavored, but it's not bad orange flavored. It's not chocolate orange, it's just orange. What? What's going on here? What's happening? Jimbo says no more. No more of the nuh. I'll make you a deal. I have a Krogunk outbreak on my screen. I'll abandon this bit and divert all my cherry luck your way if one shines. Thoughts? Deal. I'll take any deal we're looking to do right now. I think I'm pretty much at that point. We're strong style flamethrowing all of these poor cherries. And myself, apparently. But you know what? Sometimes, again, you need to make sacrifices. It's just how it goes. I thought you were talking about some new coffee drink that makes you sleepy called Sleepy Joe. That could be a thing. I bet that is a thing somewhere, right? That's like a kind of a meme drink. I guarantee there's some coffee shops selling that. Calm showing he's stronger than them. Then whomst. The cherries, yeah. They should know this by now though, right? They oughta. Would give you my shiny luck if I wasn't selfish, because I don't want the others to take as long as Groudon. No, trust me. I get it. I understand. The cherries must see my power. Indeed. Indeed. There's a Rhydon outbreak down there, which means we're probably going to have another stanky, shiny Rhydon for the gang.
100,000 Indonesian rupiahs from Mario Prawira. After this chat, you're getting shiny Cherubi on the 9th tree encounter. Smiley face.
Alright, I like these ones that give me a very definitive deal of when it's going to happen. Mario, I appreciate that. That is your first super chat ever on a live stream. And I appreciate you deciding that this is the stream that you wanted to do it in. So we need to count 9 trees from this, because that's when it's going to happen, officially. And I'll just tell you guys, every cherry between now and that 9th one, dunzo. It's got no chance. They're all getting blasted. Yeah, 100,000. Insanity. Mario, I appreciate you, buddy. We got 8 more until the shiny one happens. Mario's made a very definitive, didn't even give a range. Said it's going to be the 9th one after this. So, we don't have to, have any guesswork here. We know exactly when it's going to happen. We just have to get through these last few encounters to finally get to it. Why does he treat me like this? Whomst. Don't make me hungry again. What is Sir Sheikar is making people hungry? That we haven't gotten to that point in chat yet. We haven't gotten to the hungry segment yet. Back home, been away working up in the city. In the country area, like an hour and a half away. Been a week. Carrie, welcome back in, buddy. Been a hot minute. Hopefully things are going well, and if you're out and about working, hopefully you're making some dollary dues, and it's worthwhile. It kind of sucks having to commute, but I'm assuming it's worth the scratch, you know? Brought up Sloppy Joes, now I'm hungry. I don't know, man. The Sloppy Joes have never been a thing I've been super down with, but I think it's because of the ketchup deal. They're just like big ketchup blobs. I mean, they are sloppy. Have you guys seen Billy Madison? It's kind of an old movie when the cafeteria lady's talking about the Sloppy Joes. Okay, I'm not going to do strong style because that creature right there, that Golduck, can be kind of annoying. We get a bunch of attacks. We've learned our lesson since the Carnivine incident. If they called it Sloppy Sean's, I hate that. Just so we're clear. I absolutely hate Sloppy Sean's. I made them extra sloppy for you. It's a classic. It really is. Have you guys seen I've been seeing these clips of this weird Adam Sandler movie where he's like in a space station and there's a giant spider in there. Have you guys been seeing this? Or am I just having like nightmare fever dreams at night? He's like in space. It looks like a serious movie, but it's Adam Sandler. And he's still wearing his like basketball shorts and a t-shirt getup that he always wears. I don't know what the deal is. It looks kind of interesting. It's called Visions? Is that a thing? Decent money for the trip. Sucks being away from the family, but puts bread on the table. Well, Carrie, that is top priority, right? It is what it is, but hopefully it's not too big of an effort on you. And yeah, glad you're back hanging out. Sounds like you're back with the fam right now, right? Worth the watch. It sounds, his new movie, it's really neat, super strange. It looked weird. Like, interesting weird, though. I told the wife I kind of want to watch it. Like, it's strange that it's Adam Sandler, but, like, I don't know. Spaceman. Is that what it's called? Spaceman? Marmsy. Did I miss a message from Marmsy? Lol, funny, laugh, laugh. There it is. Lol, funny, laugh, laugh. That was our third. I haven't been counting. This is, I think, our third since that super chat, because we need to keep track. We need to figure out what the 9th one is going to be. You guys need to help me out with it. I'm laughing too loud. Oh. Sir Sheikar waking up the wife. Marmsy says, can you go ahead and shut up? This guy, not that funny. Hello, Coleman collecting any cherry luck. No. And Sir Sheikar apparently just laughing at me. Very loudly. The Sloppy Sean's reaction got me. Yeah, that sure is something. Came to join in on the laughs. Well, there it is. It's not a shut up deal. It's let's both laugh at him together. All right, I'm gonna park it. We've got our little clogs on. Wasn't sleeping. All right, I made assumptions here. Thought Marmsy was just, had something better to do than old no shiny cherry man, Sloppy Sean, if you will. Evelyn, how you doing? Weird night tonight. Just gonna let you know. Strange time. The Great Golden Fish gives you shiny luck. You know, we found quite a few of them, but we haven't found one tonight. Do the ones in the box count? Are they giving us the boosted shiny odds right now? Because I'll take it. Either way. Tapping out Riri. We'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. 9 of the OG cast returned. Writing and animation sucks. The whole movie was just bad. What? What are we talking about here? Megamind 2. Oh. I'm not surprised. Not surprised by that. I've never seen Megamind 1, to be honest with you, but I feel like in general, those kind of like 3D movies like that, the second one probably not going to be great. Just in general. It's a safe bet, I would say. The silent supporter, Marmsy, I appreciate it. I know we got a bunch of lurkers, and the silent support. Silent but deadly, some might say. I appreciate you guys. Lurking, doing your thing. We haven't done this tonight. VOD enjoyers, I appreciate you guys too. Maybe watching this in the future. You know, the rare calm and collecting appreciators, but we got some VOD enjoyers out there. If you're ever cleaning up the house, doing your thing, I know some people watch these to go to sleep and, you know, do chores, things like that. I appreciate you guys hanging out, whether you're live here in the chat, lurking, or watching after the fact. Appreciate all of you guys. Did he call us farts? I would never. I can't believe you would even... That was our rare spawn? A Decidueye? I have never seen a Decidueye as a rare spawn before, though. That is like a very, very rare thing to get. And of course, we do not want anything to do with that. We want fossils, like Crandidos. At least we got a check this time. Another an alpha Decidueye? Okay. Get me out of here, man. That's insane. I was like literally just saying I've never seen a Decidueye, and then we get the 100 times rarer version of it, the alpha one. Okay. This game is messing with me. They're trolling me. I'm a member. Matt G. Seems to be the case. We had a bunch of gifted memberships earlier, so just, you know, show some love. Say thanks. Guys, really quick, I need to hit the restroom. Just like 30 seconds. Enjoy your time with the chair. It's going to be hanging out, keeping you guys company. You know, 30 seconds, whatever. I've been drinking a lot of water. It's important stuff. Be right back. A lot of chairs in the chat. A lot of chairs. A whole box of cherries. Alright, Z, I'm going to have to go ahead and ask you to give Z Toxic a At least 30-second timeout. At least. So Z-Toxic, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. Again, Z-Toxic is who I'm talking about here. Cheese Puffs emoji. Cheese Puffs. What you talking about? Is there must be like a Cheeto kind of looking emoji, right? I mean, you could always use a carrot, I guess. We all know that that isn't what it is, but the horrible replacement we have to deal with. Fifth one? Guys, make sure we're trying to keep track here. 9 is what Mario was saying here. So, we're at 5 right now. It takes a while to see these things, man. He did it, the Mad Lad. What did he? He can't time himself out, right? There's no way that's a thing. The absolute Mad Lad. You gotta appreciate it. The just the complete dedication. Is this a Cheeto? Yeah, sure. Definitely. The old Cheeto Boba. 7th. Is that the 7th one? Okay. Alright. I'm down to be closer. I'm back. What's up? Z, how's it going? Yeah, nothing weird going on here. Just regular day. No weird statements or anything. 8th one. We've been seeing a bunch of cherubies this time, which is a little weird. I feel like those we don't really see super often. He lives. What a guy. We had to do a bit of like a hard reset on Z-Toxic there. Just a quick one. How much to kill the cherry when it's found? I can't do it. Okay, back in the day when I was first starting streaming, there was somebody who was like a very frequent, like, big donator, just out of nowhere. It was when I was a much smaller streamer. And, not that I'm like some big time streamer now or anything, but like, you know, the community was a lot smaller back then. And this person was just all about the mayhem. And they started tipping ridiculous amounts to sacrifice these shinies that I needed. And I did it a couple times. People hated it. Absolutely hated it. It was a nightmare. And it, you know, it felt bad, but I knew I was going to be able to find them again, you know. But people were like, I'm out. Unsubbing. This is not what I'm here for. And like, it was an ordeal. It was very interesting to see the reactions. So yeah, probably not. Probably not doing that. Call him, please, man. I need legendary luck. I spent like 200 ore today almost. Okay. Here's the thing. Z, I don't know exactly what happened with the Krogunk outbreak deal. I don't want to overextend on this shiny luck handout stuff, but Sir Sheikar, I'm down to help you out. You've had some rough times in DAs. If I were you personally, I would probably make another profile and get the shiny charm in it just to see. Because I feel like there's something wrong with your trainer ID. There's something going on in your save specifically. You've done something to make people angry at you in the initial save. Got 14 frogs and no shiny. Alright, so we're doing the switcheroo for some of that shiny luck then, right? Or was it if you got the shiny frog, then I was getting it? How's this working out again? Just skipped ahead 160 seconds and all I heard was, I need the cherubies. That's me. Did I say this exactly? I don't feel like I said that sentence. What should the name be? Vash 3. No. You don't want to have to deal with that. You're going to be... This is Batnut number 3. You need to stick with your original OT. You can't be... You just want a different trainer ID. Yeah, you got the unique shiny charm, the 1 in a million that makes it so you can't get shinies. That's the life you're living right now. Been really enjoying the Toxicroak. You'll love to see it. Love to see it. Space Ghost, 5 months. That's a lot of emotes. Buddy, I appreciate you. Appreciate the 5 months. Space Ghost is something that when I was younger, I liked the look of it. I did not understand it though. So I hated it when it would pop up on TV because I didn't understand the humor and stuff. I was just a little idiot kid back then. And I haven't really gone back and watched much of it. Which is, I know that it's a funny show and that there's a lot of stuff that people like from it, but I never went back because I had that kind of stigma where I hated that my cartoons were over when it would pop up. One for each month. Describes me perfect. There they are. Look at them. They're beautiful. I think it went Mel, then me, then Z, then you at the first 4. Woot? Woot? He knows my name. Whomst. You mean your Pokemon in-game name? It's important. And I also always think that it's like a troll when I see it, and I'm like, oh, wait. Which is only half true, right? The Order of Shiny Zygardes. Oh. Yeah, I got mine off stream. I really shouldn't have did that off stream, but I'm glad I did. I should try to get the doggo, though. Yeah, we've had a lot of people getting the Shiny Zygarde recently in the Discord. So if you guys are looking for Shiny Zygarde, or any Shinies in DAs, the Discord's the spot. If you guys aren't over there yet, exclamation Discord in the chat. We have people doing DAs pretty frequently. We have people doing stuff in Scarlet and Violet for Union Circles, BP grinding. If you're looking for trades to get your Shiny Charm, stuff like that. Got a lot of people over there who are super helpful. Just a really cool community, active, and post when you get a shiny. Everybody's just kind of flexing all the cool stuff they get. Meanwhile, me, without my cherries. Yeah, Surshiker lives in the DA channel, I'm telling you. He'll message me during stream and be like, hey, can you go ahead and just shout out the Discord and the DA channel, please? He's got more skin in the game than I do. The Coleman Collecting Discord server is Surshiker's DA Emporium server is actually what it is. And you know what? I'm here for it. It's fine. As long as you guys are finding some use out of it, and it's just a cool collection of calm homies, I'm down. Definitely no downside to that. Trying to get Shiny Alpha, Hisui, and Quillfish. Good luck. There's not really a trick for that. You're just going to have to look at a bunch of fish, right? Some of these Shiny Alphas are going to be really tough. I mean, getting the Pokedex perfected is pretty much what you got to do. If you're going to go for the Shiny Alpha Dex, you need to get that 1 in 585 odds for everything, and then just hope. Because the crazy thing is, for an Alpha and a Shiny to happen at the same time, for it to be Shiny and Alpha, it's very rare. For the things that aren't static. Because it's a 1 in 100 chance for it to be Alpha, right? I think it's a 1% chance. And then the Shiny odds. So you have to multiply those things. 585 times 100, which is, what, 58,500? That sucks, dude. That's unfortunate odds. I'm pretty sure that was the 9th one. I'm pretty sure that was the 9th. I'm going to say that this was the 8th, though, since I wasn't counting. The next one is for Mario. This is going to be the one. The next one, of course. For Mario. People have Shiny Zygarde IRL when I make it out of the clay. Woot! You're making a Shiny Alpha, or a Shiny Zygarde out of clay. You doing the snake form, the The doggo, maybe the complete form? What are you doing? I have one PLA Shiny Alpha, Toxicroak, and Torterra. Oh, I have all one PLA Shiny Alphas? What? Used to have more, but I lost my save data. Oh, I gotcha. So, you have a couple right now, is what you're saying. We're going to check the Bronzor first, and then we'll loop back around, since we have an outbreak. The 50%, that's the snake, right? 100% is complete, 50% is snake, 30 is dog, right? I'm a fake gamer. I don't know if you guys know this. A big time fake gamer here. Still need to find that Zygarde GX box. It's pretty old, right? I mean, if it's GX, that's like definitely an older set, right? 10 is dog. Oh, I think dog is 25. Okay, I'm getting mixed answers here. I hate the snake so much. Why? Don't you have it already? Why do you hate the snake, huh? He's just a minty little fellow. We'll look at the Magnezone too. We might as well. We have a perfected entry on that. The PTSD makes us hate the snake. Okay, I do understand that. It is not a fun DA to do. 10% is dog for Zygarde. Alright, there you go. That seems like more than 10% to me. That doggo size versus the snake size, but you know, what do I know? I'm not a Pokemon professor. I barely even know how to read. Can't wait to catch Shiny Locked Zygarde in PLZA. It's unfortunate because it probably is going to be Shiny Locked. It's too bad. That's like the one thing that I don't like about these games, is they locked all of the shinies. But everything else, maybe, I don't know, maybe not everything, but like, this game is something that I really, really enjoyed, and I'm super happy we're getting another Legends. I kind of felt like we might not get another one, you know? So I was very pleasantly surprised when they randomly announced Gen 6 Legends game. Everybody was thinking Gen 2 or Gen 5. Pokemon said, nah. We're gonna hit you with the weird stuff. Literally no trees? Not one? We're charging up for Mario's call-out, though. The next one's the 9th one. I'm calling it. Watch them make fun of us for hunting it in DAs by giving us the free Shiny Zygarde. Well, I wouldn't want it free anyways. I would want it Shiny hunted, which is fine. We appreciate the 0.1% Cell Cutie Zygarde form. You can't have that, like, on its own, right? Like, you can't have that caught or in a box or anything. You can only have the dog and the snake, right? Like, as the forms in battle. It'd be cool if you could have the cell form. Why do they even shiny lock? To keep the shinies rare. That's kind of what they say. There was an interview with Junichi Masuda, which is like, he was saying, oh, legendary Pokemon are supposed to be really rare and special, but then if we make it so people can get this really rare and special Pokemon in a really rare and special form, it makes it less special, or something, like was his phrasing of that. And I'm just like, that is incorrect. But like, he was basically saying, like, it's too much having it be available as this really crazy, rare, unique thing, and then we give it this additional layer of extra rare / uniqueness, which is definitely a word. He said, we don't want to do that. We want to make them their own special thing. And then the interviewer was a legend. I don't know who the interviewer was, but the interviewer's like, but yeah, well then why do you just give out free shiny legendaries at events then? Which, absolute legend, this lad. But he was like, oh well, we make shiny legendaries in events because we want, instead of the player remembering catching this rare Pokemon, they're having a fond memory of the event itself. And this is like a memento for that. Which, whatever. Like, I just, as somebody who looks for shinies, that is not a very fun way to get a shiny, but I guess if it's the only way to get something, I would rather have it than not, right? I don't know. It's unfortunate, but I don't think we're going to talk them out of it. I think in a lot of the newer games, they're probably going to lock a lot of the legendaries and stuff. If they keep doing, like, the last games released, right? I mean, Legends and Scarlet and Violet, not a single shiny huntable legendary in them. It's kind of tough. I'm hoping that they turn around and on one of these other games, they kind of roll back on that, but I don't know. These newer games, it might just not be a thing they're really considering anymore, which sucks. There's no way we have 2 resets in a row with no shaking trees. 2 in a row with nothing. I've never seen that. How you doing tonight, Eric? I'm doing well. How you doing? Finally got shiny type null last night. 5650 resets. So you were over odds, but are you going to go for the other one? You going to get the Sylvale as well? Got to get a second one, right? Ran Zygarde 130 plus times before I got 2. I ran Necrozma 2 times. 130 times for 2 is pretty good for DAs. It averages out to, what, 65 per Zygarde? Yeah. Little over half odds. Gotta count those shiny Zygarde blessings. Then you get all the Necrozmas, apparently. I was with Z both times. It's Sir Shicker is the lucky charm here. Alright, well that thing isn't shiny. Mario, I hate to say it, but I think the call-out was a little off. Hate to see it, but we did punch the daylights, the living daylights out of that cherry. Which makes me feel a little better. 93 for one, I don't know how much for the other. How far are you into it right now? You said you're pretty into that hunt for that other Zygarde right now, right? I'm the lucky charm. For others. Yeah, see, that's the issue. The always the bridesmaid, never the bride situation. That's what you're living right now. Ray Ray and Suicune had to be over 200. Yeah, it's, a lot of times I wasn't counting the DAs when I was doing them initially on stream. I've started being better about that just because I want to know kind of where I'm at, but initially, I don't know where I was at, but I think I had some really good luck with DAs. Especially in the early days, like, we were seeing them, I feel like, just all the time. Can't believe he spent that 100k for nothing. Well, you know, supporting the homie, too. And it may or may not have actually been 100,000. The Suicune was definitely a long one. I remember seeing posts forever. The Chronicles, the Suicune Chronicles. I'm back, and I got my Eon Duos hunt set up in, what game? What are you going for a minute? Both very good shinies. Some of my favorites, honestly. That's something that I'm a little scared about doing, but I've kind of considered doing a shiny hunt for the, oh god, the roamers just freak me out in the old games. I have my DSs set up for that stuff, and it's going to be more of, I feel like kind of just like a just chatting stream almost, you know? That's kind of the vibe I'm thinking with the DS setup. So we're going to be chatting, I'm going to have the DSs just kind of there, and we're going to be seeing what's happening on them, but they're going to be very relaxing, kind of longer term streams, I think. Lots of things we'll be going for. I'm excited for them. In Oris, very nice. So, where... I thought that they were shiny locked in Oris. Is that not a thing? For some reason, I thought that they were. can you soft reset after when you meet Steven and you meet it for the first time? Can you soft reset those? I don't know why I thought those were shiny locked. I'm finding that I'm cursed by blue shinies. That's a good curse to have. Definitely not a bad thing. Really need to start being more grateful for y'all's shinies. You know, it's once you get to a certain point and you get a bunch of them, it's very easy to sleep on the regular stuff, you know? I think you can reset those. I don't know why or how, but I'm down. Been blessed by the blue. Blessed by the blue. Yeah. I would be down too. I've been, unfortunately, blessed by the, everything but cherubi blessing. I don't know what else to call it. The cherryless blessing. Not cursed. I'm not finding them or taking a long time to. I'm missing something here. You're not on the blue shininess radar, are you? You're not in that quote unquote curse. It's a good curse. It's a blessing. Did you recently do the new Blastoise Terra Raid? I haven't done any of the Terra Raids. Honestly, I haven't booted up Scarlet and Violet since the last stream I did for it, which was it last week or the week before? It's been a hot minute. The Anti-Cherry League, that's where I'm in. It's the league I didn't sign up for, but I am a part of. Everything in Oris is shiny locked, but not Latios or Latias. Well, there's all of the Hoopa things which aren't shiny locked, right? You're talking like Kyogre, Groudon, Ray, right? Like the story stuff. Which game's better for me to invest in the shiny Zygarde? To invest in it. I think the only game you can shiny hunt Zygarde in is Sword and Shield, right? I don't think there's any other game that you can get shiny Zygarde in. I think that was the first. Haven't booted up Scarlet in months. Missed the Voltorb event. I'm glad I got those knocked out. That was the thing that kind of brought me back for that. And honestly, it's fun. I kind of like giving it a little bit of time, going back, doing it every day. It was feeling like I was burning through it too quick, but it's kind of fun to go and have one day where I just get 20 shinies. Then, you know, back to the cherry grind. Oh, Luis, the Blastoise one is really easy. That's good because it drops Herba. So that's awesome that it's like really easy like that. Story shinies are locked is what Cerebi says. Yeah, I gotcha. So then the Latios and Latios... The Latios and Latios. Latios and Latias aren't, though? Because those are definitely like story legendaries, too.
Come.
No cherries yet, cherries soon. Mm-hmm. Gotta go early tonight, so go.
Volt, I appreciate you. I don't like the way that the whisper got me kind of started there, but I do appreciate the $5 reduce. I gotta go early tonight. Hopefully, I am showing off some cherries in the Discord tonight. Hopefully. You will know, trust me. And I appreciate you hanging out. And guys, remember, if you got one of those gifted memberships from Volt or any of the other homies tonight, please make sure to show some love. Because they are doing this all the time. It is insane the support that we get. Make sure you guys are also showing the love, though. Because supporting me, supporting you guys, too. Giving you some access to some very spicy emotes. Just getting the one. Next target is Poipole. I got you. So you're not doing the full Living Dex deal. Poipole is a really good shiny. I'm actually... I don't know how I'm going to hunt it on stream, but I do want to do the like 3DS stuff at some point. I just don't even have a setup for it right now. I have one capture card 3DS, but I feel like for the soft resets on that, I probably want to do a multi console deal for that. I'll have to look. Maybe the next YouTube check. The thing is all of this stuff... My dog is going ballistic with her toy. She walked in here just to let you guys know that she's got a very loud squeaky toy. ASMR guy didn't read out my 5 to 6 M's. Good. Good. I don't want to hear him say, hey, calm. Hopefully I'll be showing one off. One of the Eon duos in Discord. Is it full odds or do you have the charm even? I guess if it's during the story, you might not even have it anyways, right? 1 in 4,000 or 1 in 1365? Let me know. Finally off work, made good money, but I was meant to get off at 8 and it is now 11. River, well, gotta get paid. You get overtime, right? At least you're making some dollary dues out of it. But, yeah, rest up. Lay down, enjoy some chill vibes, and, yeah, count your stacks. We need a shiny Infernape to honor Toriyama. Does he like Infernape? What is the connection with Infernape? Doggo B. Borkin. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I live in a zoo. Speaking of zoo, I had the stupidest day yesterday with these animals. That makes me just sometimes question the animal parent life. We had our cat was feeling sick. She did her thing outside of the litter box, which sucks. Sometimes it happens. Not very frequently, but it has happened once or twice before when she's feeling like kind of sick to her stomach, whatever. So one of my dogs, and I'm sorry guys, there's no way to say this not graphically, went over there and decided that would be a fantastic snack. And that's what we got to deal with yesterday, is giving our disgusting dogs all of our animals baths. This is the life I have to live. This is the joke of a life that Mr. Calm and Collecting is signing up for. Calm, yeah, Sir Sheikar, I know. It sucks. So anyways, we got to give every animal in our house a bath and clean the floor and our sheets. Because the reason we found out was because the dog jumped up onto our bed to hang out with us, and we're like, oh my god, what smells? That was that. That was yesterday. It was a very interesting night. Akira Toriyama passed away, and Goku is based off of the Monkey King Son Wukong. Akira Toriyama passed away today? I guess for some reason I kind of thought that he had already passed away. I guess not. He's been in the game for a long time. Like, did this just happen today? Like 45 minutes ago. What the heck? That's insane, because he's obviously a legend. Hold on. Yeah, that's crazy. LikeGoal250. Guys, I appreciate you liking the stream. Okay, this distortion's already started. Hold on. I'll get a light goal pinned up. Are we ready for the 250 mods? Let me know. Yeah, RIP to one of the goats. I'm telling you, man. That. How old was he? I don't know how old he actually was. Who's Akira Toriyama? Akira Toriyama is the guy who made Dragon Ball and all the art for, like, Dragon Quest. That, like, you know the style. You see some of the art, you'll probably know who Akira Toriyama is. You might not know him by name. But yeah, he's done a lot of very, very big stuff. He was 68. Kind of young, man. Especially for Japan. They have, like, one of the highest life expectancies of any, like, anywhere. That's crazy. What happened to him? It was close to being the funniest number, yeah. Very, very close. They have crazy genetics, yeah. I mean, it's... living to 100 over there is not like an uncommon thing, which is wild. Hold on. I need to get this one counting down again. Otherwise the timer isn't going to be going. Hematoma in the brain. I'm telling you, it's crazy stuff. That's too bad. Too bad. That happened with the Berserk author as well. But he was in a car accident. I just mean, like, you know, too early. He was still working on stuff. And Akira Toriyama, it sounds like he was still doing his thing too. Obviously, Dragon Ball is, like, popular with a lot of people. That's obviously his brainchild. That thing didn't make a shiny noise, but I see something over there that appears to be a different color than the other ones. He really took his sweet time shining, but that's fine. Hey, friend. Okay, I didn't want you, but that's fine too. Okay, I guess we got a Probo Pass too. Alright, let's get Nose Pass on the board. Well, we haven't found one of these during our, like, cherry hunts this whole time, so I guess I'm not, like, terribly upset about this. I just got the hiccups, though. Where the heck is Nose Pass in this Pokedex, man? Oh, Nose Pass is Gen 3. Like, Probo Pass is Gen 4, and I was, like, mixing it up. Alright, Gen 3. That would make sense why I wasn't seeing Nose Pass. There he is. What a guy. What a little fella. Boom. That Nose Pass must have slow start, exactly. How do you get those health charms? You can buy them in town from a, she's like over by the place where you train your Pokemon. It's like the training field, and you can get new moves and stuff. There's an old lady kind of by there near a shrine, and you can buy them. There's 5 of them. Dark Moon Raid. Guys, welcome in. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked here. Welcome in, guys. Dark Moon Sylveon, I appreciate the raid. What were you guys doing tonight? I'm assuming some shiny shenanigans. Welcome in, guys. If you guys don't know me, I'm Calm and Collecting. I'm a calm guy. I do some shiny hunting. We're looking for shiny Cherim or Cherubi. It is a nightmare. And we need a new light goal. I need to pin it up. Sorry. I know people posted this. I've been getting sidetracked. Emily, you got it. I appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you haven't done it yet, just consider doing it. Help your boy out on the algorithm. We just got a shiny Nose Pass. Not what we're looking for, but he's a cool little dude. Mewtwo resets and Let's Go. No shiny yet. What are you at reset-wise? My Let's Go luck was insane. I got everything under 1,000 in that. I did, like, the 4 legendaries, and I think my quickest one was Moltres. It was 181. But I didn't have a single one even at odds in Let's Go. It was insane. I think my worst one was, like, almost exactly 1,000, which is crazy to me. My luck was bananas in Let's Go. Maddie.
$5 from Matty.foo. Dope shirt.
I appreciate that. I'm glad you dig the Wario life. I'm a big Wario appreciator. What the heck is going on here? Why is this turned on? You know what? I guess that's not the worst thing ever to have that. It just looks really ugly. Hold on. Where do I even have this turned on in this scene? Alright, whatever. For now. I don't know how that got enabled. It is what it is. Wario appreciators rise up. That's what we're trying to get to here. Please read my last message. Your last message appears to be very far back. Your last message is calm, read my last message. And the last message before that is "Oh yellow." What? There's a lot of messages that were the last message. Send it again. I'll read it this time. Probably. I'm sorry. It's it's hectic, you know. Your boy has issues reading. And Maddie, I showed off the Wario. I appreciate you appreciating the Wario, though. I appreciate the $5 redues. Yeah, good old Wario. You know, he's just living his life. And I bet he could find some shiny cherries. He would be really good at this. Me, not so much. Matt gifted a membership. Matt, I appreciate you, buddy. What? You gifted yourself a membership? Hold on. That's a thing? That is a pretty weird thing. I've never seen that happen before. Now, Matt, make sure to say thank you to Matt for supporting you and the channel. What a guy. Matt, that's insane. I've never seen that before in any stream. Got a gifty earlier. Thank whoever sent it my way. Yeah, to be honest, we had so many gifties earlier. I'm not sure who sent you yours specifically, but I appreciate you popping in to say thanks. Yeah, go play the lottery. I'm telling you, we got a lot of people opted in. The fact that you got yourself out of that whole list is crazy. I thought you couldn't gift it to yourself. I thought you couldn't gift if you didn't have one yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I think somebody else was saying that they were able to, because I'm pretty sure that Hassan's second account doesn't have a membership, because it's like he can't donate on his primary for some reason. And he gifts on that. Like, I'm pretty sure you can. Well, obviously you can. But yeah, that's crazy. Gonna miss it again. Yeah, he's gonna double up on the membership for his side. He's just gonna upgrade. You can gift without having one yourself. Interesting. Yeah, the stars lined up for that one. I'm catching up on chat. Sorry, we had a very interesting ordeal right now. You can gift without having a membership because brand accounts can't get gifted but can still donate. Yeah, but like, you can buy a membership as a brand account still. So like, you could still have a membership and... Oh, I mean, I guess that doesn't... Never mind. I'm trying to think of how I was trying to explain this. Yeah. But yeah, I guess because brand accounts could have a membership even though they can't get them gifted, but they won't have it from a giftee, which honestly sucks. I have a brand account, and it's a bummer. You know what else brand accounts don't have that regular accounts have that's a big deal for streaming? Is when you have a monetized YouTube channel, you get 10 free gifties that you're able to hand out. That was something that YouTube announced. And brand accounts don't have that, I guess. So it's like kind of like the Prime sub thing. Like every month you can hand out free gifties if you're not a brand account. So yeah, your boy can't do that because he's a chump, and you can't. I understand what you're saying. I appreciate you pretending like I'm speaking English here, Matt. Just announced the creator of Dragon Ball Pass. Yeah, no, somebody was just in here saying that. Akira Toriyama. About an hour ago. That's crazy. Yeah. Can anyone else see the message I'm sending about the fossils? I see the message you're sending about the message you're sending about the fossils. Hold on. You missed me message again. Hold on, Jess. Hold on. He's gonna miss it again. I did miss it again. I said maybe. That's why I said maybe. Hold on. If you go in the STD after it starts, it will only be fossils. I just did that, and it wasn't only fossils, though. I just did that with the last one. And it had a Rowlet in it, right? We can validate that on this next one. I just will obviously need a reminder, and I probably won't see it, but we know how it goes. Catching up on chat. Sorry, guys. McPablo, you been in here this whole time? You been lurking? I feel like I just realized you were in here. If you were in here, I knew you were in here the whole time. But if you weren't in here, hi. Welcome in. Very tragic. Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, you know, it's not like he was crazy young, but like I said, Japan's life expectancy is much higher than 68. Definitely kind of a just obviously, I want to say unnatural thing, but you know what I mean, like it was before it should have been. 99% sure it works like that. Well, we just did it on that last one, and I'm pretty sure we had a Rowlet, but honestly, I can't remember. You can rewind to the last one. One of you guys in the stream, if you want to check. The last distortion on that top right screen there that we checked, see if we had any not fossil Pokemon. Like a Rowlet or a Decidueye. Or a Dartrix. Probably a Dartrix. Yeah. Maybe double check that. I'll wait. If that's the case, that's actually a really good thing to know. Japan life expectancy is 69 times 2. Honestly, it's pretty close to that. Not exactly, but their life expectancy is like very, very high. Yeah, not close to that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's up there. It's definitely closer to 100, which is crazy. You pass 2 moving trees. Yeah, the ones that I'm looking at are the only ones that have Cherubi and Cherim in them. The other moving trees are going to be Burmy and Wormadam and stuff, and I don't care about those. I already have those, so the things that are in these trees are predetermined. So if a certain tree is shaking, it's always going to be that specific Pokemon. And there might be like 1 or 2 things assigned to that tree, like Burmy and Wormadam, and Cherubi and Cherim are kind of interchangeable. But like the Heracross trees, they're always Heracross. It'll always be that. So that's just an easy way to make sure you're checking the right stuff. Thought they spawned in trees randomly. No, there's like a set of what things will spawn in what trees. And then the trees, they're either enabled or they're not when you load into the map, right? Like they're either shaking or they're not. So, but yeah, that's why I'm always doing this path. I look at that tree, and then this one over here. The areas we're going to are specifically the cherry trees. And we've been having some weird luck with them not really shaking. But, you know, what can you do? I was wrong, my B. Well, Jessimus, I'm glad we validated it, because that, if I was doing it wrong this whole time, I would feel like a complete idiot. So I'm glad that we went through the validation of it. So you rewound and you saw it then. We'll be lurking, gonna do after stream stuff. It's all good. Dark Moon Sylveon, I do appreciate the raid, and hopefully the Mewtwo shows up soon. The Let's Go hunts. By the way, before you go, are you using a lure while you're doing those resets? I was using a lure during that whole thing, and it only increases your odds a little bit theoretically, but I don't know. I had insane luck during those shiny hunts, so might be worth making sure that you got one running. You rewound. There it is. Was not just doing resets. Oh, I was not just doing resets. Well. What, yeah, pop one. Do it. Yeah. Okay, you were just doing resets. Yeah, it theoretically increases your odds. I think with the lure, it goes from 1 in 1365 to 1 in like 1,000. So it's a pretty good increase. And you can save. It doesn't expire because you save with the lure active, and it'll just be active every time you soft reset. So you just have to do one. It doesn't matter what kind you use. You probably have just one sitting around. So do it. Get that Mewtwo. Yeah, you saw it. That's too bad. I was hoping that you found me the good trick. We were gonna have the secret easy mode, quote unquote easy mode, for getting those fossils. Bummer, dude. Yeah, no, I think that'll at least help a little bit, because what, that's like a sixth of the odds, basically. You're making it like 15% better or something for you. It's worth it. Good luck. Let me know how it pans out. Just got here. Shiny Gamer. I sense a shiny soon. I hope you're correct. And I hope it's a shiny cherry. We'll see. Would have been a nice hack. Yes, it would have been. Got all hopeful for a second there. We need a Cherubi outbreak, man. That's what we need. Clam the Chef. Is there any other shinies you still need from Dynamax Adventures? Yes. A lot. I need quite a few of the legendaries still. I'm thinking maybe once we get these cherries, we're probably going to be doing a bunch more DAs again, but you know, the cherries. I've been just getting pulled back to these cherries constantly. We got to get these things. You will get your shiny soon. I hope you're correct. Here it is. This one's for Dark Moon. Poor dude. Today's kind of sad. Why is that, Ray? Why is that? Akira Toriyama, I'm assuming. That seems to be the main deal. Yeah. Yep, it's a bummer. Whoop, what the heck? See you next time. Nicholas, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. How many shiny alphas do you have? We counted those last time, I think. What was I at? Like 28? Something like that? We have a decent amount, but it isn't something that I've spent a ton of time specifically looking for yet. Maybe at some point we'll get to that, but yeah. I have like, I think 29. For some reason that's the number in my head. That's a lot. I have like 4. Yeah, I mean, they're very rare. So I would not sleep on the 4 either. Having any shiny alphas is like pretty nice. Although the static ones aren't too bad, actually. It's the random ones that don't have statics is the stuff that's really, really difficult. I'm back. Skarmory win. There's no Did you see that? What the heck just happened? There's no Skarmory in this game, unfortunately. Maybe in PLZA. Perhaps. I have an Alpha Zorua shiny. Like Zorua or Zoroark? I see Zora. Which one? I have shiny Alpha Zoroark. I don't have Zorua. I would like a Zorua. If the next tree is a shiny, I get my own role in the Discord. If it's not, I get Shadow Realm for 24 hours. We don't want to do that to you, Chess. We don't want to do this. Dance this dance. So much bloodshed today. Come, we'll get shiny alpha cherries in your honor. It's going to happen. Here we go. Shiny alpha cherries. Locking it in. I've never gotten a shiny alpha. Never? Did you play much of this game, Marmsy? Here it is. Here's the shiny alpha cherries in your honor. I have a shiny alpha, Hisui and Decidueye. Alright, I'm going to have to flex some of the shiny alphas right now. My whole party is shiny alphas. Because we're a big-time gamer. The whole squad. Shiny alphas. They're just doing their thing. This is probably my favorite. The Zoroark is really, really cool. We got a squad, though. I feel like I skipped a tree. I guess not. Would you be mad if I started this cherry hunt today and got it before you? See, I just kind of expect that at this point. I think most people are going to wrap it up before me, unfortunately. Big time gamer equals fancy word for no life. Yes, correct. I don't know why you gotta call me out like that. That is accurate, though, yes. Alright. Boom. We have so many of this gold nugget. It is ridiculous how many of these we have. Remember, these Geodudes, they are like a 1 in like 8 something odds for it to be shiny. All of the Cherubies and Cherums are 1 in 585. Way better odds. Meanwhile, this is what we're looking at. This is my life. Please put your stun balls next to your ultra balls. It sucks because I keep catching, like, here's the issue. I get rid of these, but every time I hit a tree, I pick up more of these items. So, like, I can put these, like, over here, I guess. Will that make them? I guess I can manually do that, and then they shouldn't get moved around. I don't know. We'll leave them like that for now. But it's because I keep picking up items. Like, I clean out my bag. And, yeah, whatever. That should work. Yay, calm. So simple. You know what? I'm throwing out all of my sticky globs now. Don't patronize me.
Alert. A shiny cherry has been detected in your game file. Starting mapping sequence.
Start the mapping sequence. Don't leave me hanging. GLaDOS, don't do this to me. I need to know where it is. Give me the details. Alright, GLaDOS has confirmed that there's a shiny cherry in my save file. Well, it's not the one that's in my box already, right? It's in a tree. I don't care about the one that's already in my box. I mean, I'm happy I have it. I need another one, though. We need the new hotness. Love that profile pic. Raise plays. Oh, the Absol. Yes. The classic. Just read Ichiro Oda's letter to the passing of Toriyama.
$5
ugly
for
crying.
Thongri of the Grandmaster Ceiling Cat Uroboros, just popping in on 50% volume. I see many yellow shinies, but no shiny weasel ferret things.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? I gotta be honest, I would love to see some shiny weasel ferret things. They really haven't been rolling out. I think you need to have a chat with them because I think you have a little more pull with them than I do, personally. We're flying past quite a few weasel ferret things. Just has not been happening. Give you a heart. And I appreciate the 50% volume hangout popping in. I hope there are alphas in the Legends Z game. There's gotta be, right? There's no way they make a new Legends game and they get rid of them, I hope. It's like such a cool feature for this game. Yeah, hopefully they don't take away what I would consider one of the nicer, unique features of this game. I think I'm going to rest for the rest of the night. Zoe, we'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. Weasel ferret things. Sneasel. Sneasel. That Gabite over there was kind of messing with me. It's like a different shade of blue. So your boy was getting a little confused there. The doggos are just borking, man. They're going crazy. I don't know what the deal is. They're just downstairs barking at something. Just, you know, we've got a person downstairs probably. Just a casual break-in. What can you do? Hope they bring back the shiny noise too. Yeah, no. I think that... I hope they're not changing a whole bunch. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Leave it a Legends game. Do you think there is eventually going to be a DLC for Legends Z? I mean, I think that if they're making a new Legends game, they obviously believe that it is worth spending some time on. This game was a kind of a weird, just new venture for them, right? As far as how Pokemon games are played. This was the first game of its kind that was like this. And I think they were just like, we don't know if people are going to like this or not. And they made it, and obviously people did like it a lot. And they're doing another one, so I think that there's a decent chance they do some DLC for it. And on top of that, I think that the base game for PLZA is probably going to be a little more fleshed out than this. I mean, this had 242 Pokemon in it, with the like mythicals and stuff that you could only get with certain save files. So, dude, I've been saying this before, a Legends game with like 400 Pokemon, something like that, would be exactly what I'm looking for. Here we go. Ceiling Cat, this is for you. We're going to clear this node out. Maybe we even get a shiny alpha. Perhaps. Can y'all just be friends, though? Can we just not have to fight here? We're moving through it here. We're just really burning through these things right now. It's not looking good, though. We might get a second outbreak, though, with some alphas. It was taking a long time. I thought maybe we were going to get a spicy second node there. Well, there you go. See that? We saved a bunch of Sneasels. We've taken them in from the rain. The cold nightmare rain of the Coronet Highlands. What a guy, right? What a supporter of the SDF this guy seems to be, right? If PLZA is their version of a Gen 6 remake, I will be so happy. What do you mean? Like you don't want a regular Gen 6 remake? Like this is kind of what you want to see for Gen 6? You know, the thing is with Gen 4, they did BDSP and this. So I don't know. I'm not sure if this is going to be their only kind of stab at Gen 6 or if they're going to do more later or what. Because it has been a while since Gen 2 and Gen 5 have happened. I don't know when the heck those are going to happen eventually. Like they got to at some point, right? Legend maps aren't big enough for that many Pokemon. It seems like in this game, it's going to have a little bit of a different concept for that, though. They say that the whole game takes place in Lumiose City. So, and I'm not really sure how that's going to work. People have talked about that. Like, maybe there's teleporters, maybe there's this and that. Or maybe it's just like a big, like, kind of Grand Theft Auto map, and it's like this giant city. But I don't know how you would get fire and ice and water and, like, all the variety of Pokemon in just, like, a city environment, you know? That's the thing that kind of confuses me on that. So I'm interested to see how they handle it. That's just the vibe I want it to be. I got you. Said ZA was going to be ambitious. So exciting to know they're actually investing in a Legends game. Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that timeline, this is all just, you know, me taking a shot in the dark here, but I think it's going to be a launch title for the new Nintendo console, and they can't really show a lot of gameplay yet, because that's kind of going to give you an idea of what the console is going to be able to kind of do, right? So I'm really excited to see more about the game, and I think, like I said, before the end of April, they've got to announce, like, the next console, I think. If it's going to happen towards the end of the year or early next year, which I think is, like, the time frame. A lot of, like, the leak people, which I don't really ever trust, but a lot of them have been saying, like, early 2025. It would make sense to do it around holiday time this year, but either way, seems like it's fairly close. Would be 100% okay with that, yeah. I know some people kind of are hoping that it's for the original Switch, though, too, which we don't really know the dynamic of how all that's going to work yet, but I've always said that I feel like the coolest way they could do a new console is to do it like a new, or a Switch Pro, and it just, like, has more processing power. It can play old Switch games, and it can play maybe the new Switch games. Maybe they're just same type of cartridge, but if you're playing on a Switch Pro, it has, like, the higher up performance like profile, you know? They have two consoles they support, the regular Switch, which might look uglier and run worse, and then the snazzy new one that can maybe run things at 4K or whatever, you know? I think it'd just be not too difficult for them to have that kind of approach for it, because they did that with the new 3DS as well. There were some games that only ran on the new 3DS, and then they kind of, like, most things were regular, like, they worked on both, but there were some things where they were just like, hey, like maybe a Breath of the Wild, something like that. Hey, we need the power for this. You know, it's specific. I feel like that would be fine, right? So it'd work like the PS3 and PS2. Yeah, I mean, there's a Pseudo-Wudo. Pseudo-Wudo, are you here? Yes, you are. Okay, Pseudo-Wudo, we're going to check this out. This one's for you. There was apparently an upgraded demo of Breath of the Wild that ran on the new processor for the next console. I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff that just bodes well for the backwards compatibility and stuff. But he rejects the Piplup outbreaks. No, I don't do that. I've never done that. My dogs are going ballistic, and my wife is just yelling at them. Here we go. Oh, from downtown. I'm not saving. We're doing this live. So if there's a shiny, we're trying our best here. I will tell you guys, with this capture card, with this Elgato, it's not like a regular capture card where it has an HDMI pass-through and stuff. I'm playing straight off of the capture card. There is like a chunk of delay, which just is how it is, because it has to encode it and pass it over to OBS and do this and that. It's tougher than it looks, so I swear I'm more of a gamer than it appears I am. Nothing here. I'm gonna go check the unknowns. Vlad Schwartz jumping in to throw shiny luck at Calm. Don't worry, I baked my shiny luck into the shape of cherries. Vlad Schwartz, I appreciate that. Alright, next reset is going to be the one. So says Vlad. No distortion. Have you ever heard of Evolution Square? I have not heard of this. Hear me out. Have the next console be in early 2025 and have ZA as a launch title, or very early on in its life, but do a Breath of the Wild move and have it available on the OG Switch too. Yeah, they could. Or, like, that's the thing, is if they do it as a console with just more power, like a Switch Pro type deal, then they don't have to do a secondary release. They just have it as the release, and on the new console, it runs better on the old console. whatever. Then you don't have to, like, pick and choose, right? I feel like that's just easier all around for everybody. Just have it still be called a Switch. They probably would like to do that because the Switch did so well. And like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Like, they're probably just wanting to try to, like, hey guys, spicy Switch. You want a new Switch, right? But see, they've been burned in the past with the Wii U when they kind of did the same thing. It's like the Wii did really well, had a bunch of people buying video games that didn't usually buy video games. And then they made this Wii U thing that nobody really understood what the heck it was. If it was a new console, if it was, you know. Nintendo's had kind of a weird mixed bag with that stuff. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they'll go with Switch Pro or what the heck they're going to do. The switcheroo. Yeah, that's the only correct answer here. Playing Oris and finally got the Trico after 10,000 resets. That is a lot of resets. That's like 2.5 times odds, right? Well, congrats. It is a very good shiny. So, are you doing like a shiny only playthrough, or are you just getting the shiny starter and kind of doing your thing after that? That's fair too. I'm catching up. Go check Shiny Show-Offs. I think I found you a friend. Finding Shiny Pseudo-Widows. Love to see it. Alright, we've got some mama bears to check. Alright. We'll check the bears and then we'll check the cherries. That is a Luxray. Hold on. Alright, no bears. We got a Luxray, I guess. It's fine. More yellow shinies. This literally is just the gauntlet of yellow shinies. Finding the cherries is just running through a swamp of yellow shinies. Emery, welcome in. Okay, get me out of here. Luxray has been caught. Let's get him on the board. I think I'm new and shiny hype. Simipour fan. I don't recall that name, so I think you are new here. Welcome in. Hopefully you dig chill vibes. That's what we're all about here. Chill vibes and shinies potentially. This isn't necessarily the thing I was looking for, but I'm not mad. I'm not that mad. I'm trying to line these up. It's kind of difficult when you're got floating Geodude over there. Alright. That's fine. I love Simipour. Are you the #1 Simipour fan, though? I don't think you are. I'm catching up. Catching up. Oh, that is Squishy. You're right. We'll nickname that one. That one will get the nickname. I'm glad you guys reminded me on that. We'll make that happen after this. Got my homebrew 3DS set up, playing X for the first time. Missed out on this one. It's a good time. It's not hard going back to the 3DS era of Pokemon. It's not like tougher like the old games. Ceiling Cat with the 5 gifties. Ceiling Cat buddy, I appreciate you. Guys, if you got one of those gifted memberships, please say thanks to Ceiling Cat and everybody else. Get some Sneasels in the chat, maybe a pay button, a Mr. Kappa. Show some love. Well, I appreciate that. The drought is turning me into a better man. Hassan's leveling up. The shiny drought really getting him into the avatar state. Did I just go to sleep? Why? Okay. Bro, I just need to see my Pokemon. Yes, would love to see my Pokemon. Here's the Shiny Dex for anybody who's new. Almost done. How do I rename? Do they have to be in my party, maybe? Here we go. Squishy. There it is. Squishy, the More of a lion, less of a cat, but you know what? Still feline in nature, I think. That's the vibe. Here's Squish. Well, it's been a little while since we've just looked at a regular old shiny Luxray, but you'll love to see it. It's a very good shiny. I feel like it's been it's been less exciting for me because we've seen so many of these at this point, but it is a fantastic shiny in its own right, you know? Really matches the type. He keeps booping my nose. I don't know if you guys have seen him. He keeps, like, touching the tip of my fox mask. There he is. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Alright. It's getting a little late, guys. I think we're going to do one more set of trees and one last distortion, it appears. And that might be it for tonight. Then we're picking it back up tomorrow. So, let's take a look-see. Take me home. Let's get to the distortion over here. We're going to fly over on this game. I'm going to try to walk over. I'm playing on 2 controllers at once here. This one, I just want to have the other game going because it might get a distortion. At 5 minutes, there's a check, so... I like regular Luxray too, not legular. What is legular Luxray? Like, just super jacked. Got the calves made of steel. Alright. That one's cooking. I guess we just let this one sit for a minute. We can sit right there. It's so early, Calm. Even I'm still up. I know. I just, it is what it is. I've been trying to go to bed a little bit earlier for the work stuff. And, what is it? Monday, I have to get up even earlier, which sucks. Stupid daylight savings time stuff. I never used to have to deal with that, but now because of my work, I deal with customers like all over the place. Now I have to deal with that, even though we don't do it. So for me, the time doesn't change. I have to get up earlier and later in my own time. Like it doesn't shift like it does for all of you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Back to Pearl. Have some luck, Calm Z. I appreciate you, buddy. The final countdown. Daylight. What a boot it. What a boot Daylight. Pachirisu is one of my favorite Pokemon ever since Diamond and Pearl came out. My brother has a bit of a grudge with Pachirisu specifically because we would always do Pokeradar, like chaining in Diamond and Pearl, and he was trying to get this Mareep and this Magnemite for so long, and he could never get it. He would get up to a really high, like 30 chain, something like that, and then a Pachirisu would pop out. So he has this like this grudge against Pachirisu specifically. Just funny. It's just this little cute squirrel thing, you know, but he really, it's just something else. It's just a switch got flipped in his brain, and he's just got this big time grudge against that cute little, I think, did he get a shiny of it? I don't know if he did. If he did, that would be even funnier. I'm not sure if he did, though. I don't think he ever got a shiny. It just always messed up his chains. Number 1 lipstick pizza fish fan. I think that's fair, right? That's accurate. It's the same thing. You seen that? The meme. It's the same picture. We're gonna keep doing Cherim checks until the distortion is over. I guess we're doing one more. One more. Yeah, the chains in Diamond and Pearl weren't as difficult, but it's still, like, there was a chance that they would just break randomly, you know? Quit calling me out on this Outbreak stuff. I've never said it incorrectly. It's never happened. I'm tired of you guys gaslighting me. We're finishing this distortion up there, which is what I said. Definitely said that. Highest I've gotten is 38, really, just like ever. You're almost at like the max shiny odds during that. The crazy thing about the chaining is there's the really high chance for you to get the shiny grass, which is like the guaranteed shiny. But I've seen people who have gotten a shiny from not shiny grass before. Like, those are still just your, like, full odds checks. So, or like your charm odds or whatever. We have a distortion here. We just got a shiny Gyarados. Shield on. Shiny Gyarados is kind of a cool one, at least, you know? Something we haven't seen yet. Dartrix. One more. Cranidos. You know, at least we saw a couple fossils. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Now. We're gonna put that one to sleep. The final countdown. This is it. Hey, friend. Go ahead and... What? He's so underwater. Alright. Get in there. Hit him with the bowling ball. Made it happen. Let's get... Oh, God. Not trying to drown here. Gyarados on the board, and potentially the cherries, too. We'll see. We're not done yet. Got a little bit of time left to still find this thing. Big old Gyarados. Very good shiny. Wish me some luck here, guys. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. Big money. We've got like 8 more trees, I think. 8, maybe 9. Here we go. Here we go. You know what? We're going to go with Decidueye, since this was our starter in the game. This shiny alpha wasn't, but Rowlet was. Maybe Decidueye is the one who's going to bring out the shiny alphas. Or just shiny. Shiny alpha would be cool. But, you know, just a shiny would be fine. We'll take a shiny, right? Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Just a couple sparkles. Alright, there's one more. At least got a couple checks here. Use King, even though he's loud. Is that what we think? We can do King. King for the next trees. I'm with it. Here we go. Eat a chocolate orange and a cherry for the shiny. I don't want to get that shiny if it's on those terms. I'm gonna fly over manually. Maybe we see a Steelix. That tree is not a cherry tree, just so we're clear. Well, guys, while I get to do these final checks, I'm just going to do my end of stream dealio. If you guys haven't liked the stream yet, please consider doing it. It helps your boy out on the algorithm. If you haven't subbed yet, we're making our way up eventually to 12K. We just got past 11K. I really appreciate you guys supporting tonight. It was crazy. We had a bunch of gifties and super chats and all kinds of stuff. Really appreciate you guys supporting. I know you don't have to pay to watch me on YouTube, but it means a lot that you guys decide to do it anyways. We have a few people paying even more for these memberships. We have Woodrow the Kid, Panky Rain, Zonathan04, Sir Shicker, Kasane V2, Z Toxic, Oxford Striplin, Chrissy, Ellie Dogmeat, Vlad Shorts, Fuji Toby, Gilgamesh, Porsche Nut, and Pseudo Wudo today as well. Then in the cultist tier, Mistaken, Oriso, Raise Plays, 8th Anguis of the Grandmaster Sealing Cat Ouroboros, and Volt, paying a ridiculous amount of money. Really, really appreciate you guys supporting, doing your thing. Do we have any more trees that King can swing on. Guys, we're going to raid somebody after this, so stick around. We're not done yet. Literally no more trees. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let's just see. If I get an outbreak, I'll do one more. And we'll check it out. So let's see. And then we're going to figure out where we're going. Let's raid somebody. Who is streaming right now? Trash Can Man. Doing the Arceus Shiny Hunt. Guys, we're going to do a hashtag calm raid. Please be respectful. Please don't spam. Just give them a like, hang out for a little bit. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. We're getting these cherries. Good night, everybody.